Boat, Chuchubi Dooby Doo, Rumbles, Oh No It's Mango Fett, DCB, Phoenix Flame 189, Phoenix Fire, Crumbly Bits, Pit Panther, Oak Tree, Below Wrath, Sushi Fish 100, I'm Trying My Best Dad, Reapy Soul. It's Shaz's birthday. If you haven't heard, I have not. Happy birthday. What's going on, Mad K King, Ninja Puss, Avon, Stale Meme, Hoifs, Sir Alpha Gaming, Joycraft, Golden Play-Doh, Wealthy Coconut, Glitchy Bug. I refreshed while watching a VOD and it was gone. I'm sorry. I'll talk about that in a minute. Hello Zage Fu, Stale Meme, happy birthday. Uh, I'll never be able to see Bug Snacks again. Bug Snacks will be the mysterious stream. Give me a second. Give me one moment. Let me see if I can find something. This is all you really need to know about Bug Snacks. That's the only thing that happened of note. Hello Monkey Flings, Pooh, Rookstar, Golden Play-Doh, Sundeer Shark, Black Royland. Birthday song for her? Yeah, I'll ask her if she pops in. If I remember. What's going on, Quantum Zed, Pixel Wolf, Shabby D, Shades of Grey underscore, Jenny U, Kazuna Chaos. I was very close to just going back to bed. I snuck out of bed to game a little bit. Well, no, that's a lie. I probably won't be gaming today. Hello, Schwhatever, Castley, Empty Perspective, Cone of Traffic, J Red, Ventus, Ashland, Cute Stew, Sky Beast, Nihilist. Thank you, Traumazics, for 39 months. I appreciate it, dog. Thank you. So, you may notice if you happen to be one of those weirdos who watches VODs, I got hit with a DMCA a few days ago, but I only noticed it yesterday because it went into my junk mail folder, funnily enough. If you figure something like that would go, you'd get like a a prominent notification, but no, my Twitch manager's like, yo, you gonna do anything about this? I'm like, oh fuck. And I'm like, oh, so I looked at it, and it was from singing along with Justin Bieber's Baby in 2017. I did that, apparently. It sounds like something I would do, so I'm not disputing it. But I'm like, oh yeah, that happened. I always knew that would bite me in the ass. Because when the DMCA stuff was first going around, I figured I never played music. So I'm gonna play chicken like an idiot. That was a dumb thing to do. But I'm like, I almost never play copyrighted music. The VODs are gone. Maybe there's a clip here and there, but the likelihood of me getting hit with something is pretty minimal. But no, I got my ass beat, so I'm like, okay, fair enough. Deleted my shit, deleted my VODs, deleted my clips. So 5 years of shit. 5 years of clips are down the toilet. So because I think it's you only have a finite amount of wiggle room with that sort of thing. So I tried to be a I tried to play games with God and I got smacked. What's going on, Fried Potato? Vainglorious Sage, Will Smithereens. So yeah, dude. So if you're wondering where Bug Snacks went, I deleted that one in particular because I'm worried about the fucking Caro Caro Benito song at the end of it. And there is good news, kind of. Not really. It doesn't really do a whole hell of a lot to mitigate it. But if you like VODs, this link that I'm about to show you, it's a channel that uploads my VODs as well as the VODs of many other streamers. But fuck all of them. The only ones that matter are mine. So if you're interested, there you go. Most of my stuff is there, so it's not like everything got wiped off of the internet. But if you're most important thing is if you're a VOD watch, you like watching that shit. I don't think he has the new stuff, i.e. Bugged Snacks, but Dragon Slayer Archive has almost everything. Thank you, Tally Tenenbaum, for the 18-month resub. I appreciate it, dude. Thank you. So yeah, that kind of sucks. How has your day been? Deletable, I was watching it. Yeah, I don't want to risk it, dude. Tolomeo VODs in particular aren't well cataloged. Well, I don't know. So, okay, I don't know who Dragon Slayer is in Twitch chat. I have no idea what his name is. He's commented on my videos before, so I assume at least some point he was at least a passive observer of mine. If you hear this, try to get in contact with me through Discord or Twitter, because I would like to talk to you about something, but I don't know how to get a hold of you. But yeah, that would be nice if you could, because I have no, I would take the initiative. I wouldn't call you out like this, but I have no idea how to talk to you. Unless you're Jenny U. If you happen to be Jenny U, then don't actually like I have to get my licks in on Jenny U. It's been 10 whole minutes, and I haven't dunked on Jenny U, so I needed to make sure to get one in there. Something I've seen them in chat. Yeah, I maybe, I'm not sure. What's going on, Dog at Hollow? And if you don't have a sub, I'll give them a sub if they say no. They just like. Just message me if you're around. That's pretty much it. So now I'm kind of like in a weird state because I'm not really sure what to do, because I've seen some like horror stories on the internet where like I think someone played Persona 5 and they got a copyright strike for a police siren noise that was made in that game. So it's like, what do you do? I kind of like. Kind of just, I could play video games, but do I really want to? Hello Riel, what's up? Little Mammoth, what happened to VOD? I deleted them all in fear of being struck down by DMCA law. Is the short story long? So I'm playing WoW Classic, got striked for wind chimes. So it looks like it's going to be the birth of the Tolomeo podcast. No video games ever again. Date on Freddy. Good shit, dude. Hope it went well. No VODs at all moving forwards. No, I just need to rethink what I'm going to be streaming, I guess. So for real, no game tonight? Maybe. I was thinking maybe playing Monster Hunter, but what if Rathian taking a shit is DMCA-able content? Because I was gonna play Broken Reality, but that game has music that is sketchy. I don't know. I'm just kind of like I was gonna not stream tonight, but I figured I literally woke up like 5 minutes ago. I was in bed and I woke up and I'm like, oh fuck. I guess I'll drag my ass on here because people are probably going to be wondering why I deleted all of my VODs and shit. But it turns out that I'm not, in fact, invincible to copyright law. Who knew? You can take down the VOD, then you'll be fine. But who knows? Well, so I fucked up and I was dumb because in October they gave people like a month to basically say, hey, get your shit in order. Look through all the clips. Look through all the VODs. Delete anything that you think might be infringing on copyright, yada yada. And I'm like, okay, well, the chances of me getting hit are really minimal because I almost never play copyrighted music. The New Vegas streams, the VODs are in archives, so I would have to get really unlucky and have like a clip of, like 1 out of 100 of the songs getting fucking copyrighted, because most of it was garbage like Justin RPG or whatever the fuck, right? So I figured it was exceedingly unlikely. I was wrong. So, yeah. I don't know, dude. I had to delete everything because I'm outside of that period in October where Twitch was giving people wiggle room. So my bad, dude. Are we replaying Bugsnax because you deleted the VOD? No. What's going on, Hindo? Day 3 of Bugsnax. No, does it say I'm doing Bugsnax? Did I not update this shit? Did I fuck up? Yeah? Oh my god. Okay, hold on. I swear I clicked update, dude. Please believe me. No, I'm not playing Bugsnax. Don't worry. Now everyone's gonna be like, oh, fuck the stream. Tolo, come on. No, I updated it. I swear. This Twitch is being fucking stupid. Okay. I even had my title hiding in fear of Getting banned over police siren. Wow. Like, I had a really good title and everything. No, we're not doing bugs next. I don't think I'm playing a video game today because, like I said, I'm not sure what to do. I have to be a little bit more careful because I got my first official copyright strike. Twitch's response to DMCA from game music was lol, just mute the game. Yeah, I don't know. So like it sucks because in theory I wouldn't be like, I don't play copyrighted music, so I shouldn't have to worry about this shit. But it's like there's noises and sounds and whatnot in video games that is copyright. So what was it for? It was for singing Justin Bieber's Baby with the music in the background in 2017. So knew that was gonna bite me in the ass, a little Bobby. Jesus fucking Christ, yeah. Like, there's no VOD or anything. It was just a clip, like 5 seconds of me singing it. So kind of a nightmare. What's going on, Mac a Smack? Thanks, Past Tolo. You know, it happens. I might have big nostrils, but I'm not Nostradamus. You sing the ludicrous parts as well. Oh, I love that song. Did you make that clip? No, I didn't. I don't do clips. What's going on, Scrib_? Walking, talking robot. So I'm kind of like, I don't know. This happened this morning after the Bug Snack stream, so I haven't really had time to mull over it and figure out what the fuck I'm going to do. I don't think I really have to do anything, but it just really sucks that the 5 years of some good shit is just fucking whoosh, you know? Thank you for the tier 3 resub, 31 months, Game Boy. I appreciate it, dude. Thank you. Thank you very much. Game any good? Oh, Bug Snacks was alright. It was mediocre, but I'm not playing it anymore. I fucked up. I'm not actually playing Bug Snacks. That's what YouTube is for, but there's things like the Lost in Vivo scream that are going to be lost to time. Twitch's response was sort of mad, we don't care, and that's why I'm kind of like, they're going to have to do something eventually, right? What's going on, Nacho? I mean, like, they're going to have to address this at some point. Considering renowned Fear and Hunger VODs with over 8K views because belligerent Justin Bieber cover. Well, here's the thing, Anthony. I know that sounds maybe like a little bit of an overcorrection, and perhaps it is. But number one, like, I don't like talking about this because I don't want to fucking get on my knees and oh, poor pitiful me. But at the end of the day, I gotta realize, and I hope you guys realize that this is what supports my current livelihood. This is what I do. So like losing this would be it would be a little bit of a problem. I would survive, but it wouldn't be something that is that would be great. And since I got a copyright strike, I just would rather err on the side of caution, you know? I probably don't have to delete everything. That's probably an overcorrection, but if they're really fucking me over for shit that's 3 years old, I don't want to risk, like, maybe I got like a fucking, maybe someone had a birthday in a Fear and Hunger stream and they wanted me to sing a song and I sang to Justin Bieber Baby. Who fucking knows? I don't remember all the shit I've done over the last half decade. I have no idea. So I would rather just not fuck with it. And the Fear and Hunger VODs are on YouTube. Morland's on YouTube. All that shit's on YouTube. So it's not like it's washed from the internet. And I'm trying to get in contact with the dude who archives my VODs because I want to see if he's got, if like I could pay him, like sneak him some fucking shekels to get like see if we could get my YouTube retooled into like a real archive. My YouTube channel, which is something I should have done a long time ago. But that's on the table if I can talk to him and if it's something he wants to do. Hello, Seamus, Shrapnel. Thank you, DJ Loser, for the 10 gift subs. I appreciate it. Thank you for putting Starving Stardust, Ploppy Ploppy Plop, Amnesia, that guy with the cat, Far From Perfect, Crow Scare, Tyru, Pashy Mash, Angry Fishmonger, and Kid Icarus in the shed. I appreciate it, dude. Thank you very much. It just kind of sucks. I know it's unfortunate. I know a lot of you watch VODs. I know a lot of you are... there are plenty of you who will probably watch this VOD wondering what the fuck, who I've never talked to, who literally just watch VODs, and I'm sorry. I trust me, I don't want to delete that shit. It was personally a point of pride for me how many people would watch my VODs, and it still is. It's still something I I understand that there are a lot of you who like that, and I apologize. I really do. But I also don't want to. I really don't want to fucking get bin banned when all of it is on Dragon Slayer Archive, you know? Almost everything I've done uh, is on Dragon Slayer Archive, and I'm going to try to talk with them and see if I can get those and have them on, like, my own YouTube channel so they're not dependent on him solely. But almost everything's up there. The exception being the Bug Snack streams. Like, those are, you're kind of fucked if you wanted to see those, and I'm sorry. But it sucks for me too. Thank you, Chilvi, for submitting that message, dude. Hello, Spiral. You don't keep backups of your own VODs? No, dude. No. Someone on YouTube does. So there's, like I said, almost every stream I've done is out there. It's just not organized very well. Bunger will live on in our hearts and artery walls. Sad Bunger noises. So we lost half a decade of shit. So what are we gonna do, right? I would like to say, let's make the next half decade even more better. So we or even better. More better is incorrect English, but make it better so we don't have to worry about the last 5 years. But it's something I've gotta I kind of, part of me really wants to just kind of sit there and fucking, wait and see. Because if people are really getting fucked over for random sound effects in video games, and Twitch surely has to do something to address that at some point in time. Thank you, Eyeless, for the 17-month resub. I appreciate it, dude. Thank you very much. Twitch should actually be responsible. I'm actually going to talk about something unfortunate. I don't know what Twitch would do in this situation if they couldn't come to an accord with record label companies or some shit, because the way DMCA law works is if you want if I fuck this up, I'm not a lawyer, so if I'm wrong on this, feel free to correct me. But my understanding of current DMCA copyright law is that places like YouTube, Twitch, content creation places have what's called safe harbor status, which means they are not responsible for copyright infringements committed by people who use their website. So if I sit here and watch a fucking movie on Twitch, it's my responsibility and not Twitch's. And that basically is what allows them to run the website the way they do. But for them to have that status, they're legally obligated to react to any sort of DMCA claim. They don't have a choice in the matter. They can't say, oh, well, we like Tolomeo, so we'll just kind of, if you hypothetically were able to prove in a court of law that they were not listening to DMCA takedown requests, and they could get their safe harbor status removed, which means they would now be responsible for all of the copyright infringement that takes place on their site, and they'd be dead in a week. So, as shitty as it is, I don't know what, fucking, what do you do in that situation, right? You have to get the other side, which is the record labels and shit, to play ball. So you can shit on Twitch, and that's fine. I'm not gonna tell you you're wrong, but I don't know what I legitimately don't know what the fuck you would do in that situation. Oh, thank you, Incremancer, for the tier 2 resub of 41 months. I appreciate it, dog. Thank you very much. Hope you're doing well. Hello, Shannis. Do you need a birthday song? I think I need to sing one for Stale Meme as well. General need to be tackled before anything meaningful is done. Yeah, copyright was gonna fuck us eventually. The dinosaurs in charge of copyright were gonna get an understanding on what Twitch is eventually, and it just, now's the time. I have to start directly hiring streamers if they don't get it figured out. My birthday song. All right, Stale Meme. Are you still here, dude? Hello, West Gray Fox. I'm gonna try to knock out 2 birds with 1 stone. Doing it? No, I'll do it for both of you. Okay, let's get DMCA'd for singing the fucking birthday song. Maybe reach out to Justin Bieber and ask if the VOD's okay. 1 second. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday Happy birthday to you, share this and stay on me. Happy birthday to you. Hold on. So yeah, I don't know, and like, okay, so this is my current thought process because I want to run you guys through this so you know where I'm at on this. It's fucked because, like, hypothetically, let's say I wanted to play Dreams. Dreams seems like the absolute worst thing in the world to play right now under the current situation, right? With all that random, like, fucking JoJo's Bizarre Adventure music and copyrighted shit literally fucking everywhere. So I don't think... I can't imagine we'll be doing any sort of Dream stream ever again. But you also have to consider a lot of the Game Jolt games have, like, random copyrighted music and shit in them. Like, Quantum Eternity, one of the ones I love, like, shout out to Scrib. Dude's got a fat cock. He's got, like, you know, excerpts like 5-10 seconds of music, like the Dr. Seuss Egg song. Like, do I have to worry about that? Well, now I kind of do. So now I'm just like, maybe I'm gonna have to do interpretive streams now, where I'll mute everything and I'll make my own sound effects. Maybe that's something I could be good at. Thank you, Silver Fox, for the 1-year resub. I appreciate it, dude. Thank you very much. Back to Dark Souls. Yeah, Demon Souls is looking a lot better now, huh? Maybe it's time to go fucking see if I can get a PS quintuple from Target. What happened? I got a DMCA for singing Justin Bieber Baby back in 2017 this morning. Well, I got it a couple days ago, but I didn't realize until this morning. So, yeah. You know? I just hate Twitch so fucking much. Well, like I said, it's not... Twitch could certainly fucking do a lot better. But, like, Twitch probably is not thrilled about the people using DMCA like this either. So you're singing... Well, I sang it with it in the background. So it doesn't count. I still had the music. If they simply sent you the raw VOD files and the streamers decide whether or not to upload that... Well, here's the thing. It's not VODs. It's clips. Clips are the problem. I got in trouble specifically for a clip someone had made of in 2017. And, you know, because you notice how, like, in a lot of VODs, you'll see portions are muted. That's one of the things Twitch tries to do to protect streamers. But then, you can't do anything if it's in the clip, right? I don't know. It's just kind of fucked. Twitch has to play along so they can be protected by the safe harbor law. Yeah, so, you know, I'm just gonna... Maybe it's time for me to become a demagogue. Maybe it's time to start talking about, like, politics and shit every fucking stream. It's the ad block war, the mid-rolls. That's true. That's true. This is an unfortunate time considering all the other things Twitch is trying to do. What's going on, Hubert? How are you, dude? DMCA is there if you singing it can be seen as a replacement for the song. I don't see a Bieber fan using you singing it as a replacement for the original. Well, there was the Dragon Force guitarist. I don't remember his name, but he got in trouble for playing his own music because it's very rarely in these instances the artists who give a fuck about you using their shit. I think most of them kind of understand exposure is good, even if it's... And I know, paid an exposure, I know. But that was fake, was it? But the thing is, like, anyone can file a DMCA, and the record labels are the people who give a fuck, not so much the artists, most of the time. I feel good. Good shit, dude. Thank you very much. A temporary ban for something else. They only own their last 3 albums. Anything before that they don't own. He was actually banned. Remember, some K-pop group couldn't play their own music on Twitch. He doesn't own the rights to his old albums. Wish you had to prove you have the right for a DMCA. I don't know. I'm just going to sit here and talk about Pony Cumjars. It feels like there are shackles. Yeah, I don't know. What's going on, Papa Fubi? He was singing Baby by Justin Bieber featuring Ludacris in 2016. It wasn't his own music. So I guess I'm going to have to figure out a way to get the Gundam streams back. This seems like the perfect time. Start doing things that don't involve video games. I guess I'm actually going to have to legitimately consider moving away from video games. Maybe that's an overcorrection, but I don't know, dude. Like, this shit's kind of a fucked situation. Bugsnack music wasn't copyrighted. I don't know. Because I see all these like horror stories about like how I went into like an area in Destiny 2 and there's music in the background that gets you copyright strikes, or Grand Theft Auto radio music. You're thinking way too much on this? No, I don't think so. Better time than any of the Gundam stuff, I guess. Actual top Billboard songs, you'd be fine. Maybe. It's possible. But it's also better to err on the side of caution. Cut the parts off the runner before stream to help facilitate conversation during the stream. The Saints Row 3 radio music. Music industry are big fucks with copyright. A lot of artists don't even own rights to their own music. There's a lot of greed and corruption. I'm gonna copyright your voice. Like, I think in this situation, if anything, I've underthought it because I literally didn't do anything to nip the possibility of getting fucked by this in the bud. I literally took a wait and see approach. Everyone was like deleting their shit a month ago. And I was just like, you know what? I'm not going to delete anything. The one thing I deleted was Bugger World because it had copyrighted music, but I figured since the VODs have expired for New Vegas and whatnot, it wouldn't be an issue that affects me. But you owe them money now? No. It's a copyright strike that's going to be on my account. So, the YouTube streaming used to be a meme, but lately looking more and more viable. There's also people who did so much stuff and still got fucked, and there's streamers that got banned for DMCA strikes and had it reversed within a day. Well, see, here's the thing. The people who were getting their shit reversed were getting DMCA strikes on shit that was already deleted a lot of the time, from what I understand. Twitch has said that if you delete something, you do your due diligence and delete shit, and then you get DMCA'd on stuff that's already gone, they'll reverse your ban. But that means you have to delete shit, you know? Thank you, Logan2131, for the 59-month resub. I appreciate it, dude. Thank you. Hope you're doing well. What's happening? We're talking about DMCA copyright law. What's going on, Spinetto? So I was a dummy, and I underthought it and thought it wasn't going to be that big of a deal a month ago, and decided to just, play with fire. And I didn't get banned or anything. Like, I'm not in huge trouble as long as it doesn't happen again. But I just have to make sure it doesn't happen again. So I have to be a little... I think you're overthinking a little bit. Once again, I'm going to reiterate what I said. This is something that This is my job. I don't like calling it that because it kind of makes it sound like I'm just here because of my job. But I support myself and my sister off of streaming. The cracks are beginning to show on full-time streamer shit. No, dude, like I'm doing great right now. Aside from the DMCA stuff, things are going immaculately. I just need to make sure I don't get banned for like a week or two. I need to be careful and not like basically the goal is to not get hit by like 3 fucking DMCs in a week and randomly get permabanned. That's kind of what I'm doing. Like I'm gonna be a little bit more careful, and as time goes on, I'm gonna be less careful. But I think it would not be great if I just randomly got fucking like 3 strikes or some shit in a week or 2 weeks or whatever. I can have a face cam and do Gundam. No, I'm never gonna have a face cam. I'm too ugly for that. The strike's permanent? I think so. And I know for a fact that there are people who are like, because you can do, not to put anything into people's heads. Like, I really shouldn't say this, but there are people who are, anyone can file a DMCA if they really want to, and there are people who definitely don't want me on Twitch. So I have to be high alert right now. The one I got this time that I'm talking about is legitimate, though. Did you purge clips? I did. I purged clips and I purged VODs, so if you want to watch stuff, you've got to go to Dragon Slayer Archive on YouTube now. I wonder if... That's a good point, Logan. I wonder if my AC noise is DMCA-able. You gonna sue Tolo for having a dog? I have a dog too, so clearly he's copying me. The fuck doesn't want you? No, I can answer that. I can answer that. I'm not going to, but I can answer that. Um, no more hot nuts on New Vegas stream. Some guy on Twitter said he got a strike for Blender or some shit. Good old DMCA catty humans getting jealous of other people having a good time. Record stuff in OBS and upload it to your own YouTube. Maybe me neglecting my YouTube seems to be a pretty big oversight in retrospect. The DMCAs can you get before ban? I think 3 is the limit. I think it's 3 strikes and you're out. So, remember when song request was a thing? No, I never did song request. I think there might be wiggle room if you get strikes over, like an extended period of time. But like I said, I've got to be cautious for a little bit. I'm not gonna stop streaming or anything. Don't worry. But like I'm gonna have to. I don't know. I'm gonna have to play games that people are playing all the time, that are at low risk for having something like that happen. Like I'm thinking MHGU right now. What's going on, Mother Monarch? Maybe Neo too. Hello, Just John. It's like actual normie games. Maybe go back to Spelunky. For I will say this is something you guys are not gonna like, so get ready for it. For the time being, no Game Jolt. Those are like the number one instances of me potentially getting my ass beat because people who make random indie games like to have random copyrighted music in their shit. So it's not completely off the table, but like it's like a sort of thing where I would have to really vet the games more. Because turn off music in all the games you play. I could do that, but like I said, there's sound effects too. So I'm kind of my wings have been clipped a little bit here, and I am not. Maybe, like I said, you might be of the opinion that I'm overthinking it. Maybe I am. I hope you're right. But this is like the one thing I have not fucked up, so I really don't want to fuck it up. I really don't want to screw myself here. So I'm going to tread carefully for a little bit. When I'm an elected official, I'll repeal copyright. Return of Souls. No. This IRL stream, where you can DMCA for a Blender Center in real life. You're safe with AAA games. You're not dumb enough to DMCA free advertisement. Well, that's what I mean. Like, I'm thinking of playing stuff that's just normie for the time being. Dark Souls 3 meme mods. No, I don't think I'm going back to Souls. Get a name of it. We can play a lot of them. See, the main issue right now that I'm worried about is the Game Jolt streams in particular. Those are a big, like, Bugger World is a good example. Bugger World had like 10 different copyrighted songs in it. And that's just one game, and I play multiple of those on a Game Jolt stream, so they added Vampire Waifu mode to Bloodstain. Maybe it's time to finally finish Bloodstain. More retro or classic games? Maybe. I got some comics from a dead relative today and found a Turok comic in them. That's dope. Not the dead relative part, but the comics part. Peel the strike considering the context, though? No, I don't think so. It even says if you try to appeal it that you're not allowed to appeal things based on them being in a video game. Like, that's not grounds enough to protect you. So, dunno, dude. Let me see if I can find it really quickly. I saw it earlier. Like, someone posted a screen of it. There's no way to appeal. They haven't updated the DMCA system since Justin TV. You can appeal sound effects. I don't know. And right now, it's going. Even if you could, it's going to be a huge undertaking right now because I imagine they're getting swarmed by these requests. So, thank you, Misa Coco, for the 8-month resub. I appreciate it, dog. Thank you very much. Twitch gonna do if their top streamers get hit? I don't know. It's going to be a tumultuous time. I think we'll come out. I think we'll come out okay on the other side. But for now, we got to be a little bit careful. So please excuse my unwillingness. I will say, in an effort to kind of make to make the best of a bad situation, I'm not going to give you an ETA on it, but I'm strongly considering doing like the Gundam streams again. Maybe I could do something where I start a new aquarium and like we can do a stream where I'm like fucking decorating the aquarium or some shit, and getting it ready, and we can try something different, and we can make a bad situation into something a little bit more exciting. No guarantees, but that's something I've been thinking about. I've been thinking about a lot of things today. So, do you still have the old aquarium? I do. I want to make a new one for a crawfish, though. A barbecue rat mask stream. Are you going to be wearing your rat mask? Yeah. Remember Soda Pop had talked about DMCA like a year ago, saying it comes in waves, but each time it's just a scare. I hope it's just a scare, but I've literally gotten an email telling me, "Yo, dog, you can't sing Justin Bieber," so get a bullet shrimp or whatever. It sucks. It's because of this, but I'm super down for more Gundam. How's that fat catfish? He's good. Did you beat Bug Snacks? I did. If you're in here and the stream said Bug Snacks earlier, that was a mistake. Twitch didn't update my stuff. Planning on doing anything with future VODs going forward? I don't know if there's anything realistic to do with them. I don't know. Cooking streams? I don't think I'd be any good at cooking. I guess this time it was not a scare. Archive them quickly, then eat them, I guess. I guess so. Like I said, I'm going to try to get into contact with Dragon Slayer, because I think you can get a situation where you can let him upload stuff to YouTube, and if he's got the stuff, offer him some money to get the VODs and whatnot on my YouTube, so it's, you know... We're not going to say VODs anymore. I don't know. Mukbang stream just stuffs your face? Maybe. But I don't see a particular reason to delete every VOD going forward, unless I think it's going to have copyrighted shit. Why would you do that, though? Do what? What's going on, Shallow Kazane? Any new VODs download to YouTube? Maybe. You know what's fucking funny? Maybe DSP was the shining beacon of truth all this time, where he does that thing where he downloads his VODs, deletes them immediately, and then uploads them to YouTube. Make them sub-only? I'm not going to make anything sub-only, dude. I'm not going to do that. And keep the normie ones. I'm just going to try my damnedest to avoid things that have that sort of issue. At least for the time being. Ow. Fairly sure copyright bots override sub-only stuff. Yeah, I've heard people have gotten strikes on shit that's been deleted, so I don't think that... Like, the deleting thing isn't, like... It's not so much you delete it because they won't be able to find it and copyright strike you. You delete it so that when they do copyright strike, you can look at Twitch and say, hey, asshole, I deleted it. This is not legitimate. It's a strike on something that's deleted. That's why you delete it, not to avoid discovery by the copyright bots. DSP probably doesn't exist in any sort of legal paperwork if you think about it. Not saving VODs at the moment. Of course, saving. Best probably not to for now. Well, I don't think I'm going... Like, this is definitely going to stay up, because I don't really plan on, you know, streaming a game tonight. Like, I guess we're just doing a chatting stream right now. I don't know, dude. Shit's kind of murky right now. What's going on, Pyro Man? They're yours. You can download them and upload them. Well, the reason I want to talk to Dragon Slayer is because, like, I don't want to fucking... I'm lazy, dude. Just be like, yo, dog, let me pass you like $2 and upload them to my YouTube, because I'm not gonna... Fuck that, dude. I don't... Then my ISP will throttle me because of the mass amount of shit that I'm downloading and uploading. Disgusting. If he starts asking for weird shit from you, people will ask weird shit from me all the time. That's nothing new, brother. Deletion doesn't do anything for the bots. The bots are on server side. Deleting VODs removes the bridge to the VODs. The bots are on the other side of the bridge. Man, oh man. So how are you guys doing? How's your day been, dude? What's new in your world? Slept all day? I pretty much did too. The shit show GU? Maybe. Gonna update your YouTube to point to your current Twitch name without the R? Oh, maybe I should do that one of these days. I slept until 5, slept until 6 p.m., stayed in bed for 7 hours. I meant to be studying, just poop. Sadness, got adrenaline pumping from watching Minecraft Champions. Nice. Organizing my grandpa's 80th birthday. That's nice of you. I'm moving soon, so I bought a $400 deadbolt because I'm paranoid as fuck. Jesus Christ. Getting drunk? Nice. I was drinking a little bit earlier. We were having margaritas, and then we took a nap. I was gonna sleep. I was in a really bad mood because I've been pretty bummed about this thing. So I was just like, fuck this. I'm going to bed. Maybe I'll wake up and feel better. And I woke up and I'm like, oh god, it's 10. I should probably let them know what the fuck's going on. Because I am every time I delete like a singular VOD, there will be someone in Discord being like, man, what the fuck happened? What the fuck is bug snacks? Where the fuck is that shit, man? I need my fucking bug snacks. So I figure having everything deleted would probably provoke maybe a bigger reaction than that. So that's what's going on. I'm a little scared, baby. I'm afraid of the long cock of the law, so I deleted fucking everything. 5 years of shit that's gone. So hopefully here's to the next 5 years being better so we don't have to worry about that shit, right? What's going on, Hackadioro? Got sad, dude. I'm sad about all sorts of shit being gone. I had like fucking Fear and Hunger VODs with close to 10,000 views. The Moral Land VODs, like, it pisses me off. It's not something I did just, you know, because I wanted to, right? I like the idea of there being just years of shit. You should upload some. Almost all of them are uploaded to YouTube. Dragon Slayer uploads all of them. What's going on, Ishibu? You really delete bug snacks? I did. Want to watch Moreland? You still can. Dragon Slayer has uploaded almost everything I've done in my stream career since 2016. That's another part of this. Is I posted on Twitter. I need to let everyone know that. Here, you know what? I'm gonna make a post on Discord right now. At everyone, in case you are a lurker / VOD watcher that is in need of a fix. Almost all of my prior streams have been uploaded by a fat-cocked legend named Dragon Slayer Archive. You can find his channel here. Okay. Just spreading the word so people know where to see shit. Oh. Alright, I have Moral Land back to Balsa because it's my sacred texts. I really hurt my arm today doing exercise in the morning too. Hope you're doing good. Well, I mean, admittedly, I'm not doing the best right now, but it's going alright aside from the DMCA shit. What kind of exercise? Don't worry about it. Have you ever talked to Dragon Slayer? I know he's been in my chat a few times. He's left comments in some of my videos, but I don't think I've had a personal one-on-one conversation. Violating the holy law and playing some Souls game? No. Dragon Slayer doesn't make cash on the archive? I don't think so, but I don't really give a fuck if he did. Like, I don't care. Maybe it's because I'm a little baby streamer, but, like, YouTube ad revenue is pennies. Like, if he makes, like, as far as I'm concerned, like, he can monetize my shit. I don't care. Like, he deserves it for uploading all of that bullshit and preserving it. I think he refuses to monetize it unless it gets, like, claimed by a party. but I really don't give a shit. Like, I don't care if he makes money off of my VODs. It doesn't matter. Like, it would be different if he was, like, charging people, like, hey, give me $20 and you can watch Tolomeo VODs. And that would be a different story. But ad revenue, I couldn't care less. If there are ads on any videos, it's due to copyright claims. None of the videos in this channel are monetized from his about. OnlyFans when? Hopefully never. That's fair. Yeah, I just don't really see a big deal with it. What's good, Ildaka? How are you, dude? Want some Moreland? $50 a VOD? You won't find a better price. YouTube streaming? No, I plan on staying with Twitch. Obviously, I'm not sitting here going like, man, fuck Twitch. But in the current climate of this DMCA hellhole, I'm going to have to reconsider some of the things I do, namely the Game Jolt streams. Would you feel the same if the VODs ended up making 1 million views each? If I... Dog, okay, let me put it this way. The amount of money I make right now per month off of Twitch subs is $3,000 to $4,000. I make about that much a month off of you guys subbing to me. No ad revenue or anything like that. That is the current amount of money I make a month, and it's been fairly consistent for about a year or two. So to me, that's a fuck ton of money. Like that, to me, that's an insane amount of money. That is far more than I've ever made doing anything else. That is way more than enough. That I am very lucky to make that much. And if I were someone getting millions of views on a VOD, if I make that much for like 10,000 views on VODs at the absolute most. If I were making millions on VODs, I would have so much money that I wouldn't give a fuck, dude. Like, it wouldn't be a big deal. Like, at that point, it would be a pride thing. Like, hey, motherfucker, I don't care about the money, but I want that on my channel if people care about it that much, you know? You got a DMCA strike on a clip from New Vegas playthrough. Yep. 1 million views for ad revenue is literally peanuts. You really don't make shit with ads. We were talking, dude. One of my favorite things I did in my YouTube career is I monetized my YouTube after my Dark Souls 3 challenge run went viral, and like the Soul of Cinder video got almost 1 million views. And I saw no ad revenue on any of that. Thank you, Ninja, for the 34-month resub. I appreciate it, dude. Imagine playing a game of music in it. I know. I'm going to have to mute Monster Hunter. It's going to be the sounds of my true and honest voice. Happy GlitchCon, Tolo. Thank you, dude. ASMR streams, I guess. One thing I don't fucking get, ads do so little, and yet people spend... They add up. The ads add up. They're not an insignificant amount of money, but it's a minority. I can't tell you. I don't really give a fuck if you know how much I make, but in my Twitch contract, I'm not allowed to discuss like the specific numbers on like the ad revenue and shit. So I can't tell you exactly, but it's not a huge amount. I think these games with licensed music that you have to worry about. Monster Hunter should be fine. Got a DMCA for my cock being a similar size to Boogie 2988. Are these even really claims? They are. It was for me singing Justin Bieber 3 years ago with Justin Bieber's music in the background. Can't wait until Total gives me a link that will help me create a beautiful online presence with Squarespace. What's going on, Gaben? You're not gonna say hello to me, dude? Only Blueberry? Are you gonna tell me that you prefer Blueberry Brioche's fat rolls to mine? And everyone know what it's like to be DSP. He's right about some things. The DMCA shit's fucking annoying. I'll give him that. Would you ever do sponsorships? I don't feel the particular need to do it. Like I said, I'm very comfortable with the amount of money I make right now. I feel like I make, like I don't know. I feel like I would be an extreme asshole if I wanted to make more than I already do. Like, I've actually had someone bothering me in Discord and Twitter for a fucking sponsorship for like a month, dude, and I don't respond to them, and they just keep fucking messaging me. It's like, get the goddamn hint, dude. And I hate that when they message you for shit. It's like, oh, we love your streams. You have such a wholesome, positive community. We think you would be a great fit to sell fucking, like toe warmers by Dr. Seuss. And it's just like, okay. It says I'm not snuggling your fat rolls. Why not, Gabe? And I thought we were boys, dude. It's like, you've clearly never watched one of my streams, so why would I even give you the time of day? I'm a brand risk. You should know that. What's going on, Stu? No, it's a different one, Pearl. When is the sponsor stream for Genshin Impact? Probably tomorrow. That shit was funny. Yeah, one time one of them came into my Discord's public channel and was like, how can I get in contact with Tolomeo for a sponsorship? Like, if it were, like, okay, I'm not gonna lie to you. If Whataburger knocked on my door and said, Tolomeo, we want Sif to be the Whataburger dog, and we want to sponsor you, it wouldn't even take me a second to confirm. Because I fucking love Whataburger. But it's like some fucking, like, I don't know, weird NordVPN or whatever the fuck. I don't give a shit about that. Fuck off, dude. Oh, no one cares. It's a good place to ask. I know, one of the most hostile environments ever. I feel terrible. I'm gonna really start, like, after the events of tonight, I'm gonna have to really start cracking down on my fucking Discord, because some person came in who made like an edit of a Bug Snacks thing and was being perfectly nice, and people were shitting on them for literally no reason. So I'm going to have to get some new Discord bruisers to lock people away. If RuneScape offered, would you take it? People, it was mostly Jack, you're right. But then people, once Jack starts doing it, other people harp in too. Raid Shadow Legends. Delete anyone who posts the monkey. So if you happen to be the random who got fucked up in my Discord earlier, I'm so sorry. I don't condone it. What's going on, Pongwin? Is it time for the mods to get their permissions back? Sure, let's do that so I don't have to worry about this shit anymore. Iron Fist. Iron Fist, dude. Let me see. Alright. There we go. Maybe you should restart that Discord. I've thought about it, but I don't think it would be a good idea. TikTok to those people. Return of Rolls. I thank you, Apple _ for the 30-month resub. I appreciate it, dude. Thank you very much. Also, mods, Pyroman will ask you to take the roll off. Don't listen to him. I am the only one who's allowed to handle Pyroman. If I find that any of you are untrogging Pyroman, you will lose your modship status. Okay. Much older than me in Discord. Dude, I can barely move my arm. I'm like crippled right now. I'm so old, dude. What happened to Pyroman? He posted a homophobic slur in the main part of my Discord, which is a no-no. Build a horny jail next to the cuck shit and throw all the baddies in there. Okay. Discord's so shitty since the last time you said you were gonna... I didn't do anything, though. I just did now. We'll see if something happens. What's going on, Pastel Goblin? How are you all doing today? I'm hanging out. Advanced aging, I know it all too well. Because, like, it's a variety of things. I use my right shoulder to, like, lift myself up out of the chair, to lift myself during certain activities, to lift myself out of bed. I sleep on it sometimes. And I think that it's just... There's too much... I do too much to that shoulder. Discord in general is pretty worthless. Well, I don't want Discord to be worthless. Okay. People are good for a little bit, but then go back to being absolute pieces. Well, I mean, we're all absolute pieces of shit in 2020, right? I thought that was like, it's just me. I'm the only one. I mean, I don't know. I feel like everyone in general is like way more on edge this year because of all of the social unrest in our countries. My Discord's no exception. People in my stream have been more on edge too. I just think everyone's all wound up way more than before. Have you tried having like a disagreement with someone this year? It's a fucking nightmare. It's so wholesome and wonderful, Tolo-chan. Happy feels is comfy. I almost shot Sotries in NW Vegas that I thought B were NCR, and I'm trying to simp for NCR. This playthrough helped me. I can't do anything for you. Want to see a nice hand job? Yeah, maybe. Okay, Pyro Man. Will you? If I untrog you, will you give everyone a hand job? This cat hamburger? That was from Bug Snacks, Dolo. Can you feed Sif a raw steak on stream? No, I don't want her to get an upset tummy. I don't think that would be good. Doesn't even really want it. Okay. Thank you, AVP94, for the 23-month resub. The only thing, it's not a piece of shit in 2020, is Dark Souls 2. Also known as the best video game ever made. I vehemently disagree, but I respect your opinion. Kind of. Thank you for the 23 months. What's good, Rafa? Can you tell Sif she's a good girl on stream? Sif, who's a good little doggy who likes spaghettios? You're a good girl? You're a good baby? Yes, you are. Do you want your little Himalaya chew stick? Are you a good doggy? You want to say hello to the stream? Oh, you're afraid of getting DMCA'd? You don't want to bark? Speak. Good girl. Here you go. Here's your little chew stick. Good baby. Such a thing as being able to communicate in a human manner? I think you're just too sensitive. Like, they're assholes sometimes, but, like, they shit on me, too. Like, when... Let me give you an example. Like, when I first showed what I looked like on Twitter, and anytime my ex would post a picture that revealed my face, they would Photoshop me and talk shit about, like, how ugly I was and, like, fucking, like, all sorts of shit, dude. Like, that's... You gotta, to a certain degree, have like a thick skin about shit. What's going on, Yugi Birdo? Like you have to be a little bit. You can't like it sucks. I don't like it. Like I hate it when people do that. But like, it's just it's the internet, you know. It's the internet. There's only so much you can do, right? You just gotta fucking roll with the punches sometimes. So it's not just you. It's not like you get picked on. They shit on me too. My ex did that, but she never shit talked the peen. Yeah, same dude. Everyone gets shit on. Yeah, like like it would be retarded of me because I talk shit on people all the time. Like I talk shit on fucking like random bronies, random furries, with like all sorts of shit. So if I turned around and was like, "Okay, what the fuck you, man?" That would be kind of ridiculous. Like I want people at the end of the day to be like, when it comes down to it, I would really prefer it if you were all nice to one another. I think almost all of it is jokes. I know people get carried away, obviously, but it's like I'm also not trying to make a hug box where we're all kumbaya holding each other's cocks and we can never make jokes and dunk on one another, you know? It's a hard balance. Discord, admittedly, has gone way in the other fucking direction to where it's a little bit too... I guess the most appropriate word would be xenophobic, because they really don't like new people who join the Discord. And I will try to work on that, but it's harder than you would think to convince people that they shouldn't be that way. Thank you, Yaxa, for the 15-month resub. I appreciate it, dude. Thank you very much. And who the fuck are you? But yeah, if you they'll be like, oh, fuck you for having a white name. But if you keep talking in there, they'll stop. Xenophobic when it comes to like people, like new people, not because you're like a certain race or a creed. Just because you're a stranger, they haze you. Let me get that Discord invite. All right, here if you want to. And I would honestly, if you're not in the Discord, even if you don't want to participate in it, like, God forbid, if something happens to me, if I randomly get banned one day, that and my Twitter are probably going to be the avenues in which I will communicate what happened. There are a lot of people who come in, but I'm a fucking window licker too. We're all window lickers sometimes, dog, you know? What's going on? I just got here. We were just talking earlier about I got my first DMCA, so I deleted all the VODs and the clips. So we're turning over a new leaf in the Tolomeo stream. We got to start over. We got to build a new 5 years that exceeds the previous 5 years. So, cheers to that, I guess. It's gonna be a weird fucking couple of months, I feel, but I think we'll end up getting through it just fine. Jack called. Oh, come on, stale meme. Please don't quote anything that Jack says in my chat. You're that cryotic friend guy. Surprisingly enough, no one ever described me that way until right now. I will not lie. A part of me was apprehensive when the cry stuff happened because I've had a lot of people in the past compare me to DSP because I was friendly with him, and I was like, oh god, if it was that bad with DSP, what are people gonna say with the cry shit? But I think the fact that I was like, oh fuck this guy, blah 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 blah, we should all wash our hands of him on Twitter, kind of, that was the right move. I spent an hour and a half trying to write that on Twitter, trying to be okay, how do I do this? I've never had to write a public statement before denouncing another human being. I don't really know how to approach this. Not an idiot. I'm just trying to chill. No, we're all idiots, dude. Come on. The only way to not be an idiot is to admit that you're an idiot. As strange as that is. A Fear and Hunger playthrough saved somewhere on YouTube. Yeah, Dragon Slayer Archive has almost everything. Thank you, Tolo. I just want to share the Bunger Flip video. No problem, dog. My boyfriend's a furry and has no problems with the shit you say about furries. It's just hilarious and it's obviously not hate, so I think you're in the clear on that part. I don't know. Sometimes I'll say, I'll make an offhanded comment about Rain first. I remember it was really weird one time. We were joking about the furry orgy in Fear and Hunger, and someone's like, of course the guy playing a sadistic game about torture hates furries. I'm like, okay. Alright. That's a little bit of an overreaction, I think, but okay, you do you, homie. Alright. Okay. Murder House was cool, more games like that, maybe. Most furries hate furries. I don't hate anybody. I want to make it abundantly clear. I reiterate this a lot, but I literally do not hate anyone on the internet. There are some people that I very strongly dislike, and no, I'm not talking about furries. I'm talking about individuals. But who hates people on the internet, dude? I don't know. I assume you're watching from it. No, I don't care. I'm not trying to provoke you or anything. You're cool. You've never, you have never done anything that has made me dislike you. I have a very high opinion of you. But like I said, if we met in real life, I might throw a jab here and there about the fursuit. But you're a good dude. You're a good dude. I wouldn't put you down for that in a serious sense. Oh. Okay, I imagine the Twitter people are constantly exhausted from being mad all the time. Dude, I fucking hate it when I'm mad. It takes so much emotional energy to get that wound up over shit, No, I take it. I know you do. Thank you, Yonster, for the 28-month resub. I appreciate it, dude. Thank you very much. But I would say, and this is not pertaining to the furry part of you, Pongwin, but I've seen some of the opinions and stuff that you espouse in Discord and whatnot, and a lot of people will disagree with you. I will let you know that almost always I have found myself on your side. Just not with the furry shit. just not with the furry shit, Can't remember the last time I was genuinely actually mad at something. I was mad because Volvadon shat on me earlier. Okay. I'm a lurker tonight for the most part. Don't worry about it, dude. Curious what Tolo thinks in regards to me. I don't really have an opinion one way or the other on you. You seem nice enough, but I don't know you very well. But yeah, Yonster, I'm sorry you missed Bug Snacks. Thank you, dude. You know what I look like? Yeah, you're handsome. There's, I feel like I must be the biggest of babies when I'm really angry. I have chronic road rage. I do too. I call everyone grandma on the fucking road. Like if you ask my sister or Autumn how I am on the road, they'll probably tell you I get like if the light goes green and they have not started to move within 1 second, I start yelling at them. Hurry the fuck up, grandma. I'll have all goddamn day. Dumb fuck. Who the fuck gave you your license, you piece of shit? What the fuck is wrong with you? Use your blinker. If I'm gonna write down your license plate. If I ever see you again, I'm running you off the fucking road. Bitch. Come on, ladies. Yeah, dude. Yeah. You know it. If I have to use my brakes, I get mad. Me too. I get angry too easy. I've learned over time that it's, for some reason, I psychologically guilt trip myself over all the world's problems and for not having solutions for them. Hello, Mope12. Thank you for just yelling and not immediately laying on. No, I don't like using the horn. Hello, Show Pal. My car wouldn't work if I didn't do that, I think. Do you think traffic lights should go from red to yellow to green like they do in Germany? I have no opinion. What do you think of the Cannonball Run being broken 3 times during quarantine? What the fuck is that? What the hell is the Cannonball Run? Hello, AEF. Is Tolo not talking or am I deaf? Can you hear me? People don't immediately go, I count to 5 and then honk. Dude, I swear to God I was at a stop sign a couple weeks ago. And there were these dudes sitting there they were in a convertible and they were taking selfies or some shit at the stop sign and they didn't notice I was there. So I gave them 15 seconds and then I honked at them. I'm just like, dude, motherfucker, I'm behind you. And they threw a peace sign at me when I honked. I don't know. People are fucking weird. What's going on, Code Void? I hope when they took a selfie, I was in the windshield, like, making an extremely dour face to ruin their fucking selfie. That would actually probably make it better. Teens? No, they were adults, dude. They were like fucking 30, 40. They were having their midlife crisis. It was weird. Fucking strange people in my neighborhood. I swear to God, dude. Adults? Yeah. Yeah, dude. Well, fucking run someone off the road who was going slow in the passing lane. Didn't know you lived near Boogie. Better see the peace sign than them actually getting mad at you. I don't give a fuck. They're in a convertible. The saddest truth about growing up is that adults don't act like responsible humans. That sucks, but I will say something else. I think one of the best things about growing up is realizing that adults aren't all knowing motherfuckers and that everyone's kind of in the same boat of I don't know what the fuck is happening, I don't know what I'm doing, and it's relaxing in a certain... I mean, not everyone. There are some people who are very, very just... But I don't think that's most people. Because I know a lot of people, particularly in like the 18 to 20-year-old range, really worry about being thrust into the world of adults, and they realize adults are just as fucking dumb as everybody else. And it's just, you know, we're all learning together, I guess. I'm not one of those people. Oh, me neither, dude. I'm fucking stupid. What's going on right now, though? Adults aren't held responsible for shitty behavior and lose their social niceties. I'm not very responsible and actively avoid responsibility and watch Tolo instead. That's what's up, dude. You should all skip work to watch my shitty streams. I think that's the meta to having a happy life. Volunteer at a soup kitchen run by a church, and all the old ladies act like they're in high school with hierarchies and cliques. Dude, old ladies are terrible with that. It's kind of funny. Never really grow up. We just learn how to act in public. Watching Tolo instead of doing my taxes. Working from home makes that a non-issue. Fuck responsibilities. What kind of nerd invented responsibilities? I'll piss on his grave. No, I like chat streams, and I've even said a couple times in the past weeks, I feel like video games are an actual, like a detriment in that I'm a way better streamer when I'm just talking and interacting with chat than when I'm playing a video game. So I'm gonna have to rethink things. I'm gonna have to try to do more streams that don't involve video games. Like I want to bring back the Gundam streams. I think that could be really good. I still want to play video games, of course. I do like video games, but I like the Game Jolt streams specifically are kind of up in the air right now. I'm sorry, Vault Rat. What's up, dude? I'm an epic reaction streamer. Commentary on videos and shit, become a react streamer. I don't really like that either, though. I don't know. I have a lot of thinking to do, and I'm not very good with thinking. So I appreciate your patience as per usual. Thank you for the 18 months, Tank. Play Demon Souls RE? Honestly, no. Do people really want me to play Demon Souls? Still? Have you tried not thinking? You gonna strike while streaming? Yes. I don't know, look kinda cool. Should play Resident Evil 2 Remake. Find some weird Game Jolt shit instead. What are the Gundam streams? They were streams I did a couple of. I would ask someone to find the clip, but that'd be tough. It's basically I had a table with my aquarium in the background where I would build Gundam models. And sometimes Sif would like the T-Dog Lurk emote was her peeking over the table when I was setting up for one of those streams. So Sif would make occasional appearances. Then there'd be, you could see my fish and stuff. Demon Soul streams only. It was interesting. He really stretches that shit out, huh? What'd you eat today? I ate McDonald's. Just chatting streams? Maybe. Which ship should I build for my first warship model? Bismarck, Prince of Wales. Bismarck. Sif makes me so happy. Got to get as much content as possible. IRL streams. He's a master of his craft. I don't know, dude. What a burger mukbang stream with a rat mask. How can I get myself untrogged? I don't know. I'll think about it. I'll consider it, dude. How much is DSP really just fucking up, and how much of it? I think he just pads it intentionally at this point. Maybe, dude, maybe I could go back to Neo, too. Maybe I can bring the PS Quadruple up and we can play the DLC. Maybe do a new playthrough of Neo. I don't know if I want to wait till February, and now I'm gonna have to start doing other shit. I believe the DSP's just a really good actor. More Ninja Gaiden. PS5 Saga was really funny. It seems like a legitimate fuck up. Play Surge 1 again. Minecraft. Play Fist Weapon Run Pog. Play the Surge 1 again? Oh, absolutely not. Fuck that. Hell no, dude. I will never play that video game again. Hello, Flame Resistant. Taciturn Man. PS5 Saga. I think they're talking about DSP. Also, is Hindo still here? I had something I needed to say to Hindo. You guys, there are plenty of people in here who know Hindo, so just relay this message for me if he's not here. God bless you for the Bug Snacks emote. I did see it, and it's amazing. Play Minecraft Story Mode. I still think you should check out Vanquish. Beat up robots, but fun. What about Broken Reality? I'm really adverse to that. Because that game has a lot of fucking music. I want to see the emote. Let me see if I can find it for you. Hades? Maybe we could do Hades. Is this where we go to vent about what pussies the online community has become? You could vent about that if you would like. I don't care. You could talk about whatever you would like. I do think people are way too sensitive for the most part. But I think there's legitimate things that people say, and that we should be nicer to our fellow human beings. People want Hades. DSP changed the payment information on his PS5 pre-order, which knocked him back in the queue and made him miss out on day one views. Didn't Twitch literally just say to mute the game while streaming? We can do Hades this week. I'll do Hades this week. Not tonight. Maybe tomorrow. All right. Well, actually, I don't know. We'll see, because... Hold on. Alright. Monday is Otterbug's birthday, so I don't know if I'm going to be able to stay up till like 7 in the fucking morning tomorrow since it's Sunday. I might have something in store for her. Maybe. Don't tell her. Oh! Hades looks fun and all, but I'm not a fan of the VO. Played Hades? No. I actually kind of want to go back to Spelunky. Maybe just say fuck it, dude, and do Spelunky. Okay. I still want to be told I live in a fucking communist country teaching don't need to listen to liberals banning me for not agreeing all the time. Well, I consider myself to be fairly liberal, but I'm not going to ban you for disagreeing. It's fine to disagree. I think that the current state of the world where we are just unwilling to talk to people on the other side of the aisle is kind of embarrassing. Do it up, brother. You got so many secrets to find in Spelunky too. Oh my god, what's up? More Spelunky would be good. Birthday stream of woo. I think it's important to talk to our fellow human beings. A little B_the_first. I don't think you're a piece of shit if you believe differently than I do or whatever the hell. 1-1 stream, let's fucking go. Did you manage to finish Spelunky 2? Yes, with an asterisk. I beat it. I beat one route of it, the normal route, but there are people who contend that since I did not beat the super secret CBT ending, that I've barely dipped my toes and I haven't beaten shit, and I'm a fucking stupid loser. So I saw the credits. If that counts as a win, I beat Tiamat. Then yeah, I quote unquote beat it. Okay. Why would you just read my comment like that? They're correct, maybe, but then like that happens with all sorts of games. I remember fucking like how it is with Monster Hunter. Like if you don't, you have to beat this, but if you just wait until you get to do the G5 for this. Oh, but you use smoke bombs, so you're a piece of shit and you didn't really beat it. Oh, you're using Guild GS? That's overpowered. Fuck you. Use a real weapon like Alchemy Hunting Horn. It's like you can't please some people, you know? you just can't. Guild GSOP, Lamel, I know. Whatever, right? Sometimes Amazon review picture shows they're busy. Oh, no, that's no good. Guild GSOP, yeah. Yeah, dude. Who knew, right? I'm not a piece of shit, kinda, but I do good for humanity. I've seen enough. I think we should all, regardless of your political beliefs, like you're not. There are plenty of people who are on the left who aren't pieces of shit. There are plenty of people who are, and vice versa. Same for the right. I just think that we should be good to our fellow human beings. I think we should try to. I think we should just try to do good. We're all gonna make mistakes. We're all gonna fuck up. We're all gonna have our missteps and do bad. I certainly have. I'm sure most of you have as well. But it's just at the end of the day, I am still someone who believes that at the end of the day, it's us versus those fucking rich people, dude. The corporations. And if most of us have far more in common than we are willing to admit. So I don't know, dude. I think I think there has been a concerted effort to divide a lot of us. Sounds like an apology stream. Oh no, I'm not apologetic for anything. I've done nothing wrong. I don't do anything wrong. I'm fucking perfect. That being said, there are some people that you will never be able to negotiate with and you'll never be able to argue with because they argue in bad faith. That there are a lot of those people. Let us become the bug snacks of the rich man's world. Never made a mistake in my life. I'm going to eat the rich. Okay. Gotta educate, provide medical. Just don't make me agree with you. Only economics. It is totally backwards. I'm eating questionable food. What are you eating, dude? I'm fairly right-leaning. Like, in America, I tend to be fairly left because I really just want to do whatever the fuck that I want. like, I happen to be like a white dude that's pretty fucking boring, but I want to be able to fuck whoever I want, marry whoever I want, put whatever substance I want in my body, etc., etc., etc. Like, I'm all about, like, the ability to do whatever the fuck I want, provided that I'm not infringing upon the rights of other people. So I think a lot of people consider that to be like a left thing now, which is weird, but it is what it is. You forgot the of age. Of age, of course. Well, if you're fucking someone underage, then you're infringing upon their rights because they can't consent. So that just goes without saying. I'm lefty as fuck, and the only way to bring people over to your side is to treat them like a human being. That being said, we don't need to negotiate about whether or not immigrants deserve rights. People confront me on that. No, I agree with you. Right wing is against that in America. Some are, not all of them, obviously. Like there are a lot of Christians in America, in America, excuse me, who still think that like gay people shouldn't be allowed to get married or whatever the fuck. Never figure out what is right and left. All I know is I do things from both sides. Yeah, I don't. I know people. Yeah, I'm not even gonna get into that. Never mind. This is where people start to be a little bit crazy. Okay. That is a leftist argument that you don't have to talk or negotiate. What the fuck? I don't think anyone said that, but I think if you're going around calling people leftist or rightist, then you're in your own bubble, you know? Like, that's a sort of language that's really coming from, like... I haven't seen too many people going around arguing, calling people the leftists or whatever the fuck, and they're, like, interested in learning about the other side of the argument, you know? Leftists don't know how to negotiate things, ideals, okay. What if I write with both hands, though what am I? What is happening? I don't enjoy how some people make their political views everything in their life. Yeah, like, personally, I voted for Joe Biden. The election's over. I don't give a fuck now. I'm back to my day-to-day life, you know? It's not a big deal. I'm not going to base my personality on my team winning or whatever the fuck. Like, it affects my life, don't get me wrong. But I'm going to just keep going back to my day-to-day life. You know? Just generalizing and putting people in groups doesn't help. It goes back to that bad faith thing we were talking about earlier. Just focus on things I have agency over. Yeah, that's kind of where my mentality is shifted to. Like, I'll vote. I have my concrete opinions on what I want. Other people can disagree, and that's fine for the most part. As long as you're not disagreeing on, like... if the disagreement is, like, you're arguing that other races are lesser or some shit, then that's not something that deserves to be given any sort of real consideration, obviously. But most people don't think that. Although there are some. We've had interesting conversations on the internet. Thank you, Gamma, for the 9-month resub. I appreciate it, dude. Thank you very much. And thank you, Cody RC95, putting Yabadoobie in the cuck shed. Appreciate it. Like, some things are not really up for debate, like basic human rights, you know? I don't really feel the need to have an argument over whether or not my black or Mexican brothers deserve the same treatment as I do. That's just... And same thing with, like, gay people or trans people or whatever the fuck, right? Whenever someone says people don't debate anymore, I assume they're trying to argue about minorities deserving rights. Most racist person I've ever personally met was a self-proclaimed hardcore Democrat. Come to realize that a good friend is legitimately racist and will argue about the hierarchy of races, and it's very difficult to handle, I bet. Okay. Fuck that, obviously, if you're arguing for racist or sexist things, fuck you. Yeah, for sure. Most people don't argue for that. I will say that, like, the people who genuinely argue for that are in the minority regardless. I hope. I don't know that for a fact, I guess, but I hope. I like to think. Maybe it's just wishful thinking on my part. Don't take for granted the rights a lot of people died for. People must always remember how much freedom costs. Remove all laws and rights. Let the world fall into chaos. We know we have no rights on the internet now. Can't even sing Justin Bieber. I know, dude. I mean, I could sing it. I can sing it. They aren't respecting the Bible. Hello, said. How are you, my beautiful little cherub? Nobody deserves rights and we should live under the rule of AI. No, I just, like, at the end of the day, my thing is I want to be able to pursue whatever opportunities I have. I want people to have the same opportunities as me. And I want people to be able to pursue whatever they want in their life, provided that, like I said, they're not infringing upon the rights of other people. No one has ever personally stopped me from doing that, but I understand that if I had been born a different way, that there are people who would try to prevent me from doing that, and I am vehemently against that in every sense. As I said, conservative. I live in a communist nation. I need to watch what I say, and I've had better conversations here about politics than in America. Well, America, when it comes to America, our government has defunded our fucking education. That half of us are like retarded. I'm not going to defend my countrymen, and you can include me in that group as well. Like most of us, like we have been subjected to so many fucking like bits of propaganda from our news networks and whatever the fuck. That nobody knows what the fuck is happening in our country. Like we have been attacked by the government and in our education department, and a lot of us are really it's hard. It's hard. It's obviously more complicated than that, but there's a lot of people in our country, myself probably included. I'm not making a sweeping generalization and leaving me out and looking down on people, but our education has been obliterated, and I really hope we can start trying to remediate that. Disinformation is one of the largest problems, and in addition to that, we also have shit like I don't know. A lot of us are radicalized and exposed to disinformation, propaganda, whatever the fuck you want to call it, by the internet and social media too. So it is really, really hard to do your due diligence and figure out what the fuck is going on. Thank you, Cody RC, for putting Greto890 in the chat. I appreciate it, dude. Thank you very much. It's not the people, it's always the shadow government. Fuckers are... I mean, there are some people that are just bad. I don't think that all people are good. But I think that our government has really fucked with us. The average IQ, I don't give a fuck about IQ. IQ is like how well you perform on an IQ test. You can be someone... Like, we've all known people who have scored 150 on IQ tests and just like the dumbest motherfuckers you've ever seen. There are different types of intelligence. I think that, and intelligence doesn't mean education either. You can be really intelligent and have a dog shit education too. You can, even if you said that IQ is like the definitive, absolute, above all definition of human intelligence, you could still be really intelligent and be very, very poorly educated, right? It's not the end all be all of whether or not a person is smart or not. The thing about America that bothers me most is the fact that we're gonna have 50% obesity in a few years. Intelligence and knowledge are different things. There's overlap, and there's lots of different types of intelligence, but you can't... I refuse to believe that you can boil down something as complicated as the human mind and the intelligence within with an IQ number. Spending any time in university, you realize how stupid high IQ... Yeah, like I said, we've literally all known the book smart guy who can knock it out of the park, who can score super well on tests, who's very, very good with pattern recognition, high IQ, whatever. But then when put into like a situation where they have to think about something with information they've just received and solve a problem, they just fall the fuck apart. That is true. IQ is not everything. It helps. Yeah, it's not completely negligible. I'm not saying it means nothing, but I think it's kind of ridiculous to just be like, this guy has an IQ of 115, he's smart, or this guy has an IQ of 95, he's stupid. Like, maybe if you're scoring like 50 on an IQ test, you could be like, okay, maybe this dude not the brightest bulb in the shed, But for the most part, I kind of see the IQ shit and roll my eyes. Maybe that's just because I'm only a fucking. I've never taken an IQ test. I'm sure I would score low. Uh, Helps to be book smart. Yeah, that's what I mean. Knowledge and education, wisdom, whatever you want to call it. There's nothing wrong with that. I'm not trying to discredit people who are super knowledgeable about certain topics or whatever. That you can have you can be a really good test taker, and that's a skill in and of its own. And it's I'm not trying to be down on people who are take pride in that. I just don't think it's the end all be all on human intelligence. Um, my parents had me take one when I was a kid. Oh, how are you doing? I'm doing. I don't know. I'm kind of pissed about the DMCA shit, but it's at this point it's water under the bridge, I guess. I mean, you need to start looking towards shit that's more important. Standardized testing is almost completely illegitimate for measuring how much someone has learned. You should be able to discern whether or not the new mRNA COVID vaccine is safe or not with your own knowledge. I love when someone tries to prove how smart they are all the time. It's so amusing to me how they can't let people just be people. They have to shoot on. I mean, that takes. So, that takes forms in a lot of ways. Like, you have a lot of people trying to gatekeep others for a variety of reasons, and they have to be superior in some way. I pissed in the bathtub. Don't tell anyone, but sometimes I do that too, dude. You actually get DMCA'd? I did. I got DMCA'd from a clip in 2017 where I sang with Justin Bieber in the background. So that's why all the clips and VODs are gone. So this is basically like a PSA stream where I'm letting you know that's why all the VODs are gone. That's why all the clips are gone. Almost all of the VODs are on Dragon Slayer Archive on YouTube. So you can watch them there if you're a VOD watcher. But I have to err on the side of caution and delete shit because there's no way I can filter like 50 to 75,000 clips or I don't know how many there are, but there's thousands upon thousands of them. And I can't possibly hope to comb through all of them. What do you do in your off time nowadays? You went back to PoE? No, Otterbug's been here for a couple weeks, so I usually hang out with her. What's good, Sex Robot? Make a good amount of dough if you did stream highlights in your own channel. Yeah, I want to talk to Dragon Slayer Archive if I can find him and get like a thing going, or maybe he, if he's interested, give him some money and he can like manage the YouTube channel and upload things or whatever the fuck, and then we can have a stream archive that's not because I like Dragon Slayer. Don't get me wrong. I'm not trying to be down at all, on him, but he does uploads for other streamers and. I'm kind of in the back of my mind. I'm worried. What if one of those streamers like tries to fucking like knock his shit out, and then my stuff goes down too. So I need to work something out somehow. I'm still trying to figure that out though. I don't have any concrete plans. How will I post WASD to give birth? I know. I'm sorry. Deserves to be paid for sure. Oh, absolutely. I can teach boring stats. God, that class even bores me. I respect teaching a lot. I think we should pay teachers way more. Can't believe he cheats on you. I mean, people watch other streams. There are very few people who just watch one stream. It's incestuous, dude. Like, if you go to Russ Money's stream, you'll see all sorts of people from here in Russ Money's stream. Same thing with Snake. So, it's all good, dude. Oh, man. I know a lady the other day asked me if male brains were better at math than female brains, and the Walmart signs it being in Spanish was fucked. Professional athlete. I wish I could make as much money as a high school teacher. I watch you the most. I causally will catch others. I only watch Cryatoic. I'm sorry, sad. What's going on, such a lame-o? I don't watch any of those people. Who do you watch, dude? Torn about more pay for teachers. As a high school teacher, I don't feel like I deserve more pay, but when I look at junior high and below, bless their souls, I don't know how they do it. Well, isn't there like... What was it? Let me think. What was it that I read? I don't fucking remember. Never mind. I'm a big lurker. I just agree with bolstering our education system overall. I only watch Tolo. That's not true. You're lying to me. Why do you have to lie to me, Mope? I only watch Tolo being educated. Yeah, I wish I was more educated. Most college teachers can get fucked, though. A bunch of assholes. Yeah, fuck them, dude. I believe we should pay good teachers more, but there's so many dogs for teachers. There needs to be higher standards for teachers. I could agree with that. But there aren't a lot of people who want to be teachers. Don't we have a shortage, or is that a misunderstanding on my part? Teaching criminology to potential police. I would love teaching criminology, but I'm not getting those stats. No way. So I stick with language. Shortage, yes. Okay, so yeah, it's a problem. But maybe if we paid them more, there wouldn't be a shortage, dude. Maybe if it was lucrative and we encouraged it more. Not enough STEAM teachers. Think it's an incentive problem? It might be. I'm not educated enough to make a verdict on that one way or the other, though, obviously. Being a teacher would be nice. One of the things that is kind of a bummer about life is how long it takes to do something. And it's not a bad thing necessarily. I'm not saying anyone should be able to just walk in and be a teacher, but I just wish we had more time. Like, I would like to teach for a year or two. It's just not something I'd want to do for the rest of my life. Like maybe there's an alternate reality where I actually ended up being a marine biologist and I ended up teaching like a fucking biology class or some shit. And it sounds like it would be fun. But it's just, I don't think it would ever be in the cards. I thank you, Cody RC, for putting Tentacle in the cuck shed. I appreciate it, dude. Thank you very much. Who the fuck want to teach a bunch of ungrateful kids? Well, you can make the difference, right? Like, I could see, like, if you were a teacher, maybe 9 out of 10 kids, 9 out of 15, or 14 out of 15, 19 out of 20 would be ungrateful. But I can almost guarantee you that if you talk to teachers who are passionate about their job, it's the 1 out of 20 that matters. Like, if they can make a difference for that one kid and make an impact and change things for them, then their teaching job is fulfilling and worthwhile, right? And it makes dealing with the others who aren't as grateful worth it at the end of the day. And I don't think those numbers are really that high. Oh, wish I had a teacher that cared about me back when I started giving up. Passion greatly increases the quality of education, for sure. I had a professor in university who just told stories about his time as a top level at Chrysler and the key lessons he learned through his career. I learned more from him than any other course. Someone who taught a summer class, that's true. 1 out of 10. One kid you inspired. Isn't that the same for streaming and YouTube? What do you mean? I'm surprised one person even gave a shit about summer classes. Did Bugsnax have a good ending? It was an interesting ending. There's teachers that talk politics and they're not a political class. I'm of two minds on that. Like, I understand that not everyone wants politics, but I also think politics are important, and that one of the problems with America in particular is we just have like a strong aversion to civilly discussing politics with one another. And I understand why that is. It's stressful, it's anxiety inducing, and people don't like talking about it. But it's important shit. It affects our lives, for better or for worse. So it's something that you should have an interest in and you should be willing to talk about and learn more about. Actually insane how much we are pressured from admin and parents to just pass children. Me and Africans? Oh no, for sure. But and no, I agree with that, but I don't think that's a particularly common occurrence. Or I would like to think that. I like learning about other people's views. Do you do it to entertain the masses or share your ideas with few people who care? Well, I don't think I have any ideas that are particularly important to share. With streaming, I think that the way I look at streaming is I try to make a place where you can come and you can feel like you're allowed to talk about whatever the fuck you want to talk about, provided you're being mostly civil. And even if you don't agree with me, even if you don't agree with the people in chat, you still feel like you could talk about it and you'll be mostly welcome. And you can come here, and you're not pressured to act a certain way. You're not pressured to speak a certain way. You can just come here and be yourself, even if Even if yourself is someone who likes spending your life savings on Genshin Impact after dropping out of college, and that it does something for you, and it like maybe every once in a while you do a stream that sticks with people and entertain them, and maybe they were going through a bad part of their life, like a pet died or something, or they were having a tough time in school. But watching Tolomeo's adventures through fear and hunger took their mind off of it and relaxed them a little bit. So that's what I hope to do, I guess. I guess my pie in the sky, like ultimate satisfaction, would be I really have a strong desire to do streams that will, even after we part ways, even after we no longer speak to one another and you move on to better streamers, or you just don't do Twitch anymore, or circumstances popped up in your life, you'll remember the Fear and Hunger stream. You'll remember the second coming of Christ or something that happened, and it will be good memories and not bad that you leave with. One of the things I really don't like is that there are people who sometimes leave my streams with only bad memories, and I really regret that is the case, and it bothers me quite a lot. I like ribbing on people for the squids hint though. Come on, dude. Thank you, Giselle, for putting Pixel Wolf in the cuck shed. I appreciate it, dude. Thank you very much. I don't feel like I can be myself. I think you can. You All right, I'm gonna level with you. In my chat, almost all of what you do is complain either about chat or Discord, and so you're complaining a lot. And I'm not dogging on you for it. I'm not telling you to fuck off or whatever the fuck. You can say any of the things you want to say to me, and I'm not going to rebuke you for that. Discord's another story. Like, if you want to be yourself in Discord, you're gonna have a bad time, admittedly. But I think you can say whatever the fuck you want here. People, don't get me wrong. Being able to be yourself doesn't necessarily mean you're not going to get ribbed on or made fun of occasionally. Like people, like I said, people rib on me and make fun of me for shit all of the time. That just kind of goes. It's not meant to be a hug box, you know. It's meant to be like just a fucking place where you can hang out, right? Ow. I would never teach in America, though. I say one time I don't like socialism, and I am shunned by teacher community. What do you mean? Can you elaborate on that? Hello, Magic Man. Trying not to lose track of chat. I'm gonna play Demon Souls? Probably never. Bad memories. BL4NDNRNA. I started watching you when I was 16, so weirdly enough, you're a big part of my teenage years. And that's one of the things that keeps me up at night, is there have been people who started watching me like 5 years ago when they were like 15, and I have been like a mainstay of their formative teenage years, and that I don't know, dude, that's not fun to think about. That's not fun to think about, dude. I'm so sorry. My deepest apologies. What's going on, Cryptic Leo? 19 when I first started watching you. Do you teach a communist country? I don't force my beliefs on my students. Liberal teachers in America do. Not all of them. I will say that I think that you're way too quick to judge people who are liberal. Because I think that, like I said, I consider myself to be someone who's liberal. I don't think I force my beliefs on the people in here. There are plenty of people who are very, very, very well on the right. There are people who are sort of on the right, and we disagree on a lot of stuff, but we can still talk about it, and we can still be civil, and I guarantee you there are plenty of teachers like that too. I think this is one of the things where you see like cases of like some dumb fuck like super radical left teacher doing something, and you like don't let that color in your view of everybody on the left, you know? There's 30 BLM and Antifa meetups, one Republican meeting you yelled at by people and closed down. Times changed. I started watching you like 6-ish years ago. We both streamed Dark Souls around the same time. I was 21. Oh, God. Yeah, fucking Christ. It's been half a decade. Half a decade of my life has been the streaming thing. Watching since I was like 17. I've been watching you. Yeah, Magic Man was one of my first viewers. Magic Man was here when before I started streaming regularly, and every once, in the first half of 2015, sometimes I would stream either for my friends or to record a YouTube video like a boss kill to upload it onto YouTube, because when I first started doing this, I just wanted to get views on YouTube so people could see my boss kills and shit. And like the only person who would come to my streams was Magic Man. Like Magic Man was the first. He's the elder dude. He's like the first of the fucking rats. I have trouble thinking of people, like, I don't think there's anyone who comes here regularly that has been here before Magic Man. What's going on, Dirty Dirt? So this left and right nonsense. I just want to sit here. It's been 5 fucking years since you got partnered. I know, dude. I didn't think I'd ever be partnered, and now, you know. To a lot of them, I just never talked. That's fine. That's fine. I'm not trying. No, I know you've been here a long time because I can click on your name and it says you followed in 2016. There are a lot of people who don't talk a lot. Like, I'm gonna be an asshole and call out lurkers. I don't think he'll mind. Maybe he will. But like Mongoose Stew, I know he's been here for like fucking God knows how long. At least 5 years. He's been here since relatively early on in 2015, and I respect that. Dude's got a fat cock. He doesn't talk a lot, and that's okay. But I notice and I appreciate people who have been here for fucking ever. Thank you, Zebra Strikes, for the 41-month resub. I appreciate it, dude. Thank you very much. It says you followed October 31st, 2016, Zebra. More talkative, but I've been lurking for 4 years. I'm not particularly talkative either. I'm a lurker in other streams. I don't usually like to talk as much either. So I get it. I'm not trying to coax you out of lurking. I just know that I notice and appreciate you. Let me pander to you. Been a lurker for a long time. A lot of people have. Lurkers are the backbone of every stream. That's just how it is. Thank you, King of Things D, for the 32-month resub. And Sir Zebras for the 18 months. Appreciate it, dogs. Thank you. Hello, Springy. Watched you as you had the brilliant idea of doing your first playthrough of Scala, the first Inessa one. Yeah, I remember I was doing Ava and you were there. And we played Yoshi Cruise the Clouds and I got a fucking copyright strike on YouTube for it. Good times. She thought I came from Lex Crew when I was actually lurking for years before that. I thought you came from Lex Crew too, admittedly. It's, I don't know. Been here since this was a PSN stream and I only lurk. Glad to see the channel grow. Well, thank you, dude. Yeah, September 27, 2015. Good God, dude. Good God. That's crazy. What's up with the microphone? That's my AC, dude. My microphone hasn't changed at all. I don't remember when I followed. I accidentally unfollowed at some point because I'm a retard. Game Boy has unfollowed and refollowed like 100 different times. Watching on a different account back during the PSN stream days. Came here for the GU streams. Well, it looks like we might be getting back into that, dude. I thank you, Mad Cake King, for putting Magic Man in the cuck shed. I appreciate it. Thank you very much. Bathroom stream here. I'll turn it off, dude. Ow. Dude, my arm hurts so much. I actually have, like... I have... Reaching over to the AC genuinely hurts a lot. Oh, I think my arm's gonna fall off. You got here when you're playing Monster Hunter. Monster Hunter, funnily enough, despite a lot of people's aversion to my Monster Hunter streams now, Monster Hunter was really what, like, the big transition from, like, Souls to other shit. Like, I don't know. Like, Monster Hunter helped a lot. Where does it hurt? I'm trying to be a PT. I can help you. Lamau? What are you lamauing about, Hindo? There's not a tornado watch, is there? I don't think so. What's going on, Pickleton? Did you fight Fatalis? I did. Father got you. It has been relaxing. I don't know why, but I don't want to get Iceborne. I first learned of your existence from the one secret Hitler stream you were on. Oh, no. Chasing lizards for 45 minutes? It's fun, dude. Wind is strong as fuck. It is. I did notice my wind chimes were performing a concert in my backyard. Hello, Phalange. How are you? Hold on. I gotta blow my nose. Give me a moment. Dear God. Alright. else like chasing lizards? Bin Laden. Literally can't stop chasing lizards. Sometimes there's a monkey. Monkeys are alright. Only true rats have watched every double cross streams. Mass whirlwind destruction. Bless you, monkey. Only good thing Cry did was hosting. I don't necessarily think that's true. Like, that's one of the hard things, right? It's fucked. And when I say this, don't take this like I condemn Cry and the bad things he's done 100%. But like I'm sure he's helped a lot of people. I'm sure it's not all bad. There are very few people who are all bad, you know? And I don't think he should be allowed back on Twitch, and I think he can't come back because he fucked it up, but it's like they're very like almost no one is all bad. And he's done good things. He admittedly like you said, one of the things he did is he helped me out a lot. He never personally did anything too bad to me. And he's helped a lot of other people out too. But it doesn't excuse the bad things he's done. He's a huge dick, 100%. 100%. And you can acknowledge that he's done good without it taking away from the bad things he's done. Done good, but I should not overshadow the bad. Agreed. Hardest thing about it is you can't 100% disavow everything he's ever done. He gave me laughs, Game Marinos. I remember said one time when Overwatch first came out, Cry was playing with a pre-made that had Cheyenne in it and Brunerth. And I was playing with people from my Discord, and we just happened to meet each other in a match, 5v5, the Rats versus the Crybabies. And dude, we fucking demolished them. It was a complete obliteration. Total and final annihilation. He got dicked so hard, like we were at the end, and we had like several minutes to bring the payload to the end. Like it never stopped moving. Completely fucked him. And Cheyenne was so mad that I got a kick out of it because like they ended the stream after that one, and because they were streaming and we weren't, and said piss. The next stream Cry did went into Cry's stream and asked how his ass felt after his time with me. And I'll always remember, and he actually responded to it. What's going on, Sniper Knight? So it was some good shit, dude. It was some good shit. What'd he say? I forget what Cry said. It must not have been important or funny. Oh, and thank you, Noah129 for the 500 bits. I appreciate it, dude. Thank you very much. Getting a job means I have to wake up at a normal time, and I'm passing out before stream all the time. All good, dude. Thank you very much. Realize you're basically the new LNC. I am not, dude. Do not put that on me. If there is any LNC, it's Russ and Scott and Snake. And don't they do like a thing on Saturday now, like a podcast? Like the arcade D&D shit. So I have nothing to do with that. I have nothing to do with that. So don't I don't want that to be on me. I don't think gaming qualifies as good actions, maybe. It depends how good you are at the video game. There's some people who like donate a lot of money to charity after, getting famous from streaming and whatnot, right? Gaming itself isn't a good action. But you never know. Like it's something in life. Like I don't think I've ever done anything good in gaming. Don't get me wrong. This is not a defense of myself. But I'm sure there's been cases of like a person meeting another person in a video game when person B was having a rough time and helped them through it, and they ended up making a little bit of good through playing video games. Like anything that has the potential to connect people can be used for good. And gaming connects people, whether you think that's a lame statement or not. Total collabing with other streamers. Yeah, I don't like collaborating, dude. And people don't like collaborating with me, so it works out. We're all gamers. We're all gamers, brother. Oh. Ouch. Ouchie wawa. Tolo X T-Lex Spelunky 2 co-op stream when? I think that would tilt her off the face of the planet. Will you play Monster Problem with me and voice the characters? Absolutely not. Aren't going to stream for too long. Do you want to play Phasmophobia? Not really. I'm not really in a mode to play video games right now. I'm still kind of simmering over the shit. Can join me for League? Absolutely not. Me and Apollyon were talking about doing Borderlands 3, though, if you're interested in that, Brunearth. Your Discord is connected to anyone? For sure, dude. Absolutely. There are plenty of people who make their own little friend groups in Discord and they end up, like, being fuck Tolomeo. We can just make our own Discord, fuck this guy. And it kind of, honestly, there's a little bit of feeling left out there, but it's a good thing, at the end of the day. It's nice, and people make friends. There have been people in my Discord who have met years and years ago, and they're probably going to be lifelong friends. It kind of sucks sometimes when they leave old T-Dog in the dust, but it's life. That's how it is. I can't possibly be friends with everybody. Unite people in their hatred for you. Sometimes that's happened too. What's going on, Water Titty Man? Like the opposite has kind of happened. There are people who are like united in their disdain for me now too. Thankfully, that is a much smaller group of people than I think the people who like me. But it happens. You ever play Terraria? Yes. What happened to your arm? I've been using it too much. I got a little carried away. I was playing a really intense round of Yu-Gi-Oh! On the bed with Otterbug earlier. Thank you, Volwave, for the 27 months. I appreciate it, dude. Like, I got Exodia. Turn 3. I pulled that shit out, and I was so fucking... I fucking took my arm, and I slammed those cards down on the bed as hard as I could, and I fucking pulled that shit, dude, and it's wounded. I was so happy. I fucking, I sent her to the Shadow Realm, dog. It's just turn 3 Exodia. Yeah, it was the luckiest thing that's ever happened. What part of your arm is it exactly? It's my shoulder. It definitely was gaming, and my gamer friends made my life feel amazing for a while. It's cool to have this platform to make friends. Yeah, I think streaming is a net positive, and that's why it irritates me sometimes because I try not to pander, and I want to make it clear that I make a lot of mistakes. I'm not the greatest person in the whole wide world, but at the end of the day, I think, especially like in 2020, now that everyone's like cooped up inside, and fucking it's like all this COVID shit, that streaming's kind of important in the sense that people need something to take their mind off of it, right? Like there's a lot going on. People are having a hard time in life, and I think that it is important to I think that it's like if there was ever a time for streaming to be an important thing, quote unquote, then it would be now. You quantify a net positive, you really can't. That's the tough thing, because I don't know how many people have like left my stream hating me. I don't know how many people have left my stream like cursing my name. I will never know the answer to that question. But I think from what I've seen over the past decade or so, way more good stuff has happened than bad stuff. So I think it's a net positive. Put a spell on Tolomeo. You could have created the next Hitler? Maybe. I don't know. It's tough. It's something that's really hard to quantify when it comes to streaming. I like to tell myself I've done an alright job, but it's always like one of those things where you want to do more. I'm a wizard, I can see all of your hexes. Like, it's sentimental. I know a lot of people see the streaming thing as just like disposable, low shelf life entertainment that doesn't really matter. And for most people, I would agree that is how it is. But it's I don't know. I think you should worry about yourself more. Oh, I worry about myself every day. I think if anything, I worry too much because the people I worry about, there's literally nothing I can do to win them over. It's literally impossible. And I can say, like, whether you believe me or not, I pretty much never go out of my way to fuck with people, or anything like that. I try to mind my own business to the best of my ability. I try not to get entangled with other streamers. I try not to get involved with other people and just be my own little, like, as much as I can, be my own little island. Like, you don't ridicule viewers for being people. I ridicule people for shit, but not, it's in a jovial sense. Like, I ridicule Jenny Yu for playing Genshin Impact. Some streamers ask a lot of their fans, think you become a Twitch mod addict, but real life is also good. It's important to get out of your mom's basement and see stuff. Like, in the last 5 years, I think there's only been two or three instances that I would qualify as drama involving me. One was at the very beginning with Craddock, obviously. So I don't know. I'm not really capable of determining whether or not I have made a positive impact or not. That is up to the public opinion, basically. I really have no say in that, and worrying about it is kind of a chaotic endeavor. But if it's malicious mocking, no. Is Venti your favorite trap? I don't have one of those. Influenced me in a seriously positive way and appreciate all you do. Well, I appreciate you saying that, but also at the end of the day, I'm not like fucking sitting here changing lives or anything, you know? Like, I'm just an asshole on the internet. I understand my place in life. Like, I'm not out here thinking I'm making a serious difference or anything. It's just, hopefully it's a good experience and not a bad one, you know? It ends up being something you look back on fondly and not with disgust. It's like a shitty opera without the prizes. Oh my god, Oprah. Ouchie, wawa, dude. I need someone to like break my fucking arm. Dang, Bustin' Bieber in 2017, you must pay with your head. You changed my life. Man, you really like the Diet Coke downstairs, huh? Oh. But I don't know. I try my best to do good. I don't always succeed, but I really want to. Dauntless stream when? Maybe we could do that. With all the sips, yodels, it may as well be an opera. If you can't be certain whether or not you hurt anyone, why worry about manipulation or being hurtful? Wait. Where's this coming from? All you have to go out at that point is your own conscience, so why not trust it? Because I have a lot of self-doubt. Like, if I get into a dispute with someone and it ends up being like an irreconcilable thing, I will always blame myself. It doesn't matter, even if they straight up said that, like, you know, like, I know what they're saying is wrong and it's just not in line with reality. It makes me feel terrible. Like, for example, when Craddock was going around telling all these soul streamers that I was, like, a piece of shit and, like, cheating the system and whatever, I knew I wasn't, but it still made me feel terrible. I still felt like it's fucked up when people... It's hard to explain. Maybe this is just a me thing, but when people are, like, saying things about you and accusing you of shit and, like, talking hella shit up on your name, even if you logically in your mind know that you're not guilty of what they're saying, it can still really make you feel terrible because of the frequency of it, you know? So it's just it is what it is, right? Comes from my own thoughts on the matter, just asking. Gotcha. Ow. I think it came from a boom stream and he rated. Reason I'm staying around because you have an actual personality. Debatable. I teach English overseas. I don't feel like I make as much of an impact either, but I think we do if we are good. That's a good way of looking at it. And that happened and got banned for some shit I never did. It's not Epic Gamer at all. Oh, so it's like I do the best I can, but at the end of the day, I'm a fallible human being. I don't always succeed. This year in particular, I've had a lot of stumbling blocks. Like, I guess we can talk about something that I haven't talked about on stream before in the interest of just full disclosure. And that, like, in April, May, you've probably heard me talk a lot about how I was going through a tough time and I was really fucked up. I was basically having like a breakdown, and I went to see a psychiatrist, and they gave me the old bipolar disorder diagnosis, and but I don't think I actually have it. Before you start posting the sad emotes, let me finish my story. I was having a very difficult time dealing with a lot of stuff that was happening. I just had ended a 4-month relationship, and it was like the first serious relationship that I had that lasted for more than like a year or whatever. So I did not handle it very well at all. I was acting really weird, was acting really dumb, doing a bunch of dumb shit, and I had a moment of weakness where instead of looking inward and realizing that it was me not dealing with my shit properly, I said, okay, well, maybe I can find something to blame this on. And I went and I saw a psychiatrist, and my mom had bipolar disorder, and she killed herself. So obviously, if you go there and you fucking tell the psychiatrist that, they're gonna be like, yeah, you have it. It was the easiest diagnosis in the world, and they put me on this antipsychotic called Vraylar that fucked my shit up, dude. It fucking dicked me. I was fucking, like, I took that shit, and it was like, oh my god, it made everything so much worse. Like, if you remember the Minecraft streams, I was talking about how I was only sleeping for like 3 hours a day. And I had this thing called akathisia, where it felt like my entire body had restless leg syndrome for fucking like all hours of the day. And I was like trying to stream this fucking shark game that Noodle sent me. And I'm sitting here like fucking shaking and I was, it was terrible, dude. It was a literal fucking nightmare. It was some of the worst months of my life. It was so dumb of me to do that. I wasted so much money to fuck my shit up when I was just being an asshole. You need a second opinion? No, I know. I don't think I have bipolar. I think, like I said, I had a moment of extreme emotional volatility. And instead of acknowledging that I was being an asshole and not handling things well, I went to a psychiatrist and expected them to be able to fix me instead of like doing my due diligence with it. So I was really fucked up for a couple months of the year. And it kind of, like, part of me, I don't know if it's true, but part of me kind of feels like I still have like residual. Like the Vraylar kind of fucking rearranged me a little bit. I'm doing a lot better now, though. Like I said last night, now I'm like in one of the happiest points in my life, aside from this DMCA bullshit. So I'm okay, and it's not like a big deal, but it was something that happened, and it really fucked with me, and it was me being a dumb fuck, and I take responsibility for that. So if I acted weird during those months, it's not an excuse, but it's an explanation as to why that was, and maybe, I don't know, maybe a little bit of a mitigating factor, I suppose, but it's still like, it's something that never should have happened. And I deeply regret it. It was one of the dumbest things I've ever done. But I was just at such a low point that I didn't know what to do. You know? I just needed something. It was literally a thing where I just needed to take more time and just like work it out and parse it out and figure it out. And I jumped the gun. Missed the start of the stream. What happened to you? Oh god, I don't really want to reiterate it. It's not dumb to look for help. No. I'm not saying it's dumb to look for help, but me in my specific instance, it wasn't rooted in anything. I was just really sad, and I thought that maybe if I went and saw someone, they'd give me some shit and it would fix it. But it was literally just like, it was nothing like that at all, you know? It was nothing like that whatsoever. It was dumb of me in that specific situation. Seeking out help doesn't make you dumb, but the way I handled that situation was stupid. And I probably should have opted for a therapist before the psychiatrist too. So that was also dumb. Psychiatrics would be fantastic compared to therapy. I get what you're saying, man. Other than looking for some shit to fix that, yeah, I don't know. Because like I said, I don't think there's anything like that wrong with me. I don't think I have bipolar. I was just like, I was in a really weird spot. They should have told you to do so. You did the right thing. I talked to my empty dad and said Vraylar was awful. It was terrible. It fucked me up so bad. Was the psychiatrist hot? Not really. But it was miserable. It was absolutely miserable. I would not recommend that. If you're gonna seek mental health help, don't go to the people who get money off of selling you pills. Go to a fucking therapist first. Don't be a dummy like I was. It can cause irreparable damage to your neurons. I wasn't on it for too long, maybe like 2 months. They started me off on a really low dose, and it's only when I got the high dose that it started really fucking me. Someone give drugs to. For me, it felt like fake. Reality's cruel, but it's comforting at the same time. There's never gonna be an automatic cure-all for everything or anything. Diagnosed with BPD and ADHD as a child and put all kinds of drugs in that fucked me all the way up. Basically deleted a couple years of my life. And I quit it cold turkey too, which is very stupid. But I thought that I had been on it for enough amount of time that it wouldn't fuck with me, and it didn't. It didn't. I felt better the next day. It was a good decision, I think, in retrospect. Because it was miserable. Like, I was angry as shit. Like, I remember being in the Whataburger drive-thru with my sister, and I'm just sitting here, like, fucking with my legs and, like, tapping on shit like an ASMR video. And it's like, hurry the fuck up, hurry the fuck up, hurry the fuck up. And it was a fucking nightmare, dude. They had really, really good reviews, Croissant. They were pretty highly recommended by a lot of people. I didn't just pick the first one I saw. I read around for it, and they supposedly were really good, but it was just a nightmare. A little luminous emerald. Therapists only work for people that talk? Oh, I talk a lot, dude. You've probably noticed that. One of my big problems with interpersonal relationships is if you talk to me, I can just, like, I have a tendency to just vomit all sorts of shit on you that's just really hard to deal with. Because I've been like conditioned to be so forthcoming talking about everything with streaming that it has changed how I interact with people in real life too. Same experience, one easy way out, went to a psych ward. Fortunately, you came around and found a way to help yourself. Tell your psychiatrist your fear and hug your stream. No, I did tell them about streaming though. And they got really mad at me whenever I would make self-deprecating jokes. Like, you need to stop saying that about yourself. I'm like, fuck you. Bug Snacks VODs get deleted. Everything got deleted. Dragon Slayer Archive is where you should go if you want to watch stuff, but I don't think they have the Bug Snack stuff. I don't know. But it was just a really fucked up thing. Like, I really didn't want to talk about it when it was happening. I didn't think I would ever talk about it with my stream. I've been really averse to talking about that particular couple of months, but I don't know. I've certainly gone through my my fair share of fuck ups, is what I'm trying to say. And the reason I'm telling you the story isn't for me to like drum up sympathy. I don't care about that. I'm telling you that I was really dumb and I did some really stupid fucking things. And I have made a lot of mistakes, and I more than my fair share, I think, at this point. They're really wiping out VODs over DMCA. No, I did it as a preemptive measure. You did it as a precaution in case there's anything else DMCA-able. Yeah, I can't really skim through 5 years of shit. So that's why the Minecraft server sucked, because I spent so much time talking about it and getting it set up. And then I started it, and I was like, fucking... I was like, God, dude. I was so miserable. I wanted to stream it so bad, but I couldn't. It was like my entire body had restless leg syndrome, and I was fidgeting, and I was like fucking... And I couldn't sleep, and I was angry and irritable, and I'd come back from taking... Like, I would take breaks to go and pace. I took a break during the Minecraft stream to go and pace so my legs would feel better. It was a nightmare, dude. I had mumps about 7 years ago. It was prescribed codeine as I ended up with sheep balls. I took 2 50 mg pills and I was tripped out for over 2 weeks. Jesus Christ. I had a DMCA from a vid 4 years ago. Yeah, pretty much. 3 years ago, but Yeah. Tolo apology video. I guess this has turned into a Tolo apology video. And we were heartbroken. We could be self-harming. Yeah. I agree. That's what it was. I just did not handle my situation. And it was nobody's fault. Like, it wasn't, like, I want to make it clear that it was not my girlfriend's, at the time's fault for leaving me. It wasn't anyone's fault but my own. I am an adult that has agency, and, like, anything I did is completely because of how I handled it, and nobody's fault but my own. You know? Experience? Well, the thing is, like, my stream is really open-minded about, like, the things, like, I don't think anyone's gonna be, fuck this dude for talking about it, but I'm worried about it because one of the reasons I didn't want to talk about it is because I don't want to talk about it and be like, yeah, fuck mental health, Lamau. Because I think mental health is super important and you should take it seriously. Just don't do what I did. Like, don't go straight to a psychiatrist. Like, and if they start fucking giving you, like, pills the first visit, you probably should reconsider taking them. I would consider maybe therapy first instead of what I did. I had, like, a really dumb order of operations. So it's just not, like, don't do what I did. Don't be a dumbass. I'm not telling you this to be like, Lamau, fuck mental health, it's all a scam. It's not. But don't do the same thing I did. Oh, because it was very, very dumb. Pills can help, if that's what you mean. Yeah, but it wasn't what I needed, and I didn't make sure that's what I needed. Psychs can just be therapists if you wanted to. Very expensive, though. Very fucking expensive, dude. Like, that is an expensive psychiatrist slash therapist. Mental health in America is scary as fuck. It can be, and it's not a bad thing to have issues in that department. Just make sure you tackle them in a constructive way. Emotions are so freaking hard to deal with sometimes, even if you're perfectly mentally healthy. It can take... Dude, I was fucked. Like, I was fucked. It was really dumb. And I got into a really stupid, like, rebound relationship, too. Like, within a month of that. And it also was not the person I got into a rebound relationships with fault either. But I was just acting like a complete retard. I was just really, like, in a... like, it was this weird thing where it's like... I was trying to convince myself it wasn't affecting me as much as it was, so I just said, fuck it, dude, I'm ready to get back into it. And I just said, fuck it, threw caution to the wind, and did some dumb shit, you know? And it bit me in the ass really hard. And it was stupid of me. It was dumb. I should get off all the drugs, but I have narcolepsy, so I have to take something, not fall asleep. So yeah, also, don't do rebound relationships. I didn't think of it as that going into it, but it was stupid to do that. Talk about Animal Crossing times? Yeah, dude. It seemed very strange when he started therapy as well. Those medicines can fuck with you, dude. If you get misdiagnosed and they put you on something like Vraylar, Mazada the rebound? No, dude. When I was a baby, I had to take lots of strong drugs, and now the right side of my brain is all fucked up. You could be anyone's rebound? Come on, dog. You're better than that. Hella rebound relationships is when you, like, get over, like, a long-term relationship, you're torn up about it, and to try to fix yourself emotionally, you immediately rush into another relationship to try to make things feel better. And it's very stupid, and it's very dumb, and you shouldn't do it. Best friends have always been like, Lamau, just find someone else. I'm just like, holy shit, dog, are you okay? I had a 30-minute appointment with a psychiatrist who diagnosed me ADD and gave me dexamphetamine. It was the most miserable time. I did not sleep for 3 days, and I thought my heart was going to fucking explode. That sounds miserable. I'm sorry you had to go through that, dude. I help people quickly replace a deceased pet with a new pet. Take medication for my depression, anxiety, and help. I don't, like, I still think, even after all of this shit, it's like, I think I'm still neurotypical. I don't think I have depression or anything like that. I think that, like I said, I just had, like, an insane moment of weakness and basically, like, got an easy diagnosis because my mom had it, and it was dumb, and it was just me acting like an asshole. It had to do with my maturity. There's nothing wrong with my brain besides me being an immature idiot. And My friend who was married for 4 years got in a rebound relationship in like 3 days. Me and him were not close anymore after that. I can't consider him a friend for that behavior. Well, sometimes you're just so far into the fucking pit that you're just like... It's like when someone's drowning, right? Like you're drowning and you don't know how to swim. You don't know how to fucking... You're going through something that's very, very tumultuous, and you don't know how to, like, compose yourself and do, like, the breaststroke to get to shore. And then sometimes someone will try to fucking help you, and you'll just drag them down because you're drowning, you know? And it's like, it doesn't make it right. It's not that much of a mitigating factor, but it's tough, you know? My first break about 3 months ago, I didn't feel like going into a relationship after she told me I became unattractive and broke my spirit. That's the thing, too, like, it's rough, dude. It's rough, but you can't let it hold you up too much, although it's tough. Where do you think the line is for repairing friendships? It depends. It depends on you. I think despite growing education about mental health, people are quick to look to medic. Yeah. It's like, I fell into that, too. I was like, okay, well, maybe I'll go and I'll get some pills and it'll make everything better. And that was dumb. I am deeply ashamed. I'm not ashamed of too many things I do. I usually stand 100% behind my own decisions, almost always. But that in particular was like just an embarrassment. I felt bad, so I was trying to help him, but him and the person he's with, it's like so like for sex, it's gross. Diagnosed with boredom, never once in my 20 years have I ever been motivated to do or become something. Life just feels slow. People are quick to turn to medication because they're pushed to them by the people who are supposed to be helping them. I have my students and my job. I have so much support, really. And it was stupid because I have a lot of support, too. Like, even though I felt like I had lost everything, but there are a lot of people who were there for me in that time. There were a lot of people who I had become friends with over the stream. There were a lot of people who listened to me rant for hours and hours and hours over shit. I had a lot of people who were on my side, and I just, you know, I feel bad that they had to deal with that, you know? I ran into Pearl, or Rismer, Hubert, Yo-Yo, fucking so many people just got like they had to be the fucking T-Dog therapist, T-Dog emotional dumpster. Then I'm into S&M. Nice, dude. What's your favorite thing? And going into your job and hobbies is also a way to do it. Yeah, Stowe was another one. Stowe also was there for it, too. B as well. God bless them. Pop It app. Among many other reasons why meds are overprescribed is the fact that no one can afford long-term mental health. Dude, that shit was like, Vraylar was insanely fucking expensive too. It was like, God, $1,600 for a month's supply of Vraylar? It was insanity, dude. Like, holy fuck. It was fucked. What's going on, Potion Yeller? That's absurd. Yeah, I spent a lot of money to fuck myself up. Fucking, you know? What's going on, Hinze? Made me feel bad. Recently asked out a girl that only recently broke up with her boyfriend. I'm now wondering if I've done a bad thing and should tell her to take some time to make sure she's okay with this. It's tough, because you can want to help her, and you can, that desire to help someone can come from a good place, and it doesn't make you a bad person for wanting to do it, but it really depends on the person. Some people get over shit sooner than others. I have, like... Dude, I straight up get torn up over people who I have disagreements with in Twitch chat, you know? I genuinely feel bad if someone's like, man, fuck you, Tolo, I don't like you anymore in my stream chat. I care way too much for bad reasons. Like, one of my big flaws is I tell you guys all the time, like... Don't, like, streamers aren't your friends, where we don't know each other, and it's don't do the parasocial relationship stream, but sometimes it can happen the other way around, you know? Sometimes you can really get, like, unreasonably attached to people, even though there's nothing really there, and it's tough. I know you're not my friend. Fuck you. So like, even though like a lot of people I know aren't my friends, they go around and they turn around and say this shit about me, and I can't help but feel like, damn, dude. Can you enlarge the bunker gif to compensate for all this depressing talk? Sure. So it's a two-way street in that regard sometimes, and I'm bad about that. Tolomeo is my doggy. You just make it smaller. No, I was working on it. Sometimes you can attach to a fantasy version of someone. That was a tough lesson for me to learn. Yeah, it's tough. Like, when you talk to people every day, you come into stream chat, and people will listen to you, and they support you, and they pog when you make a big play, and they all always seemingly on your side. It can be really hard to, like, separate that, right? Because you're spending every day with them. You're not really friends, but it also it goes both ways, and it's the streamer's responsibility to make sure it doesn't happen in both instances. GU, I'm actually talking to my ex now. Fuck that, dude. I ain't never doing that shit. Hell no. Absolutely not. I think we'll probably get married and divorced 3 times. I think most relationships and friendships, those fantasy relationships, people have to continually keep themselves in check. Could you even if you wanted to? Nope. Nope. Struggling with this shit myself. I'm such a shut-in. I honestly don't know how to make friends. And I that's the thing. It's weird because a lot of people have talked about, like, how they have this perception. And I will use a bad example where it's like Cry. Where it's inane to me, where they think that I have, like, all this confidence. They think I'm a confident human being, and I'm just not. I have so much self-doubt over the littlest things. Like, someone can literally tell me, I won't apologize for insulting your sister's art. Fuck you if you want an apology. And I will feel like I was the one who was the asshole in that situation, you know? It's just something I gotta work on. I'm very susceptible to just being fucked with in that way. And it sucks. It's draining. No, I still love her. I have no idea what you're talking about, but you do the best you can most of the time. Most of the time. Salt the fucking fields, dude. Like I said, I am really happy right now despite everything that happened today. Like, it is very nice. Twitter watercolor post was good. Fuck that guy, your sister's art is cute as fuck. He's a real human. But once again, it's tough because one of the reasons I don't want to talk about this with you guys is because it can be seen as like a form of manipulation, right? So when I'm telling you about these things, when I'm telling you about it, like, if you think I've changed over the past few months, it's because I have. Like, my mom killed herself in October. I had a 4-year relationship end. I got fucked up on psychiatric drugs. And I don't know. I feel bad telling you about it because I really don't want people to feel sorry for me. I don't want it to make you feel like I'm trying to get you on my side. So if I'm an asshole, don't think, oh, he's an asshole, but he's been through... No. I'm an asshole, full stop. You know? It is not making an excuse for myself. It's not defending that behavior. It's just, I'm not trying to do that, right? So it's, but it's been a really hard year. And I have had to do a lot of introspection. I've made a lot of mistakes, and I apologize for the ones that I have made and the people I fucked over. But it's a dog-eat-dog world out there, I guess. What's going on, Bloodwork? You need to give yourself more credit, as hard as that can be sometimes. I don't know. I have not been particular. Like, I have just not handled the last year very well at all. It's just like... God, like, it's tough. We're big boys and girls, we understand, but like, it goes back to what we were talking about earlier. There's some people who are teenagers who watch me, and it's like, I really need to... At the end of the day, you can, maybe you feel sorry, maybe you feel certain ways about things, but at the end of the day, I'm not your friend and you're not mine, and we can still commiserate, we can still talk about things, and we can still be friendly with one another. But it's just like you need to judge the things I say versus the things I do, sort of thing, right? You shouldn't put your trust in anyone who stands to make money off of you, be it a YouTuber or a Twitch streamer or whatever the fuck, right? So it's just tough. It's just a hard thing to balance, and I've been really thinking about how to balance it a lot lately because I think I've been, Legendary PS5 Return to Demon Souls stream. Never noticed this. Dude, I was insane in May and April. Like, I was fucking crazy. I was literally, like, breaking down and crying before and after streams, dude. I was so fucking, like, just... Holy fuck, dude. Like, it was bad. It was a fucking nightmare. But I'm doing much better now. And I wanted to wait to talk about it until I was in a better spot, you know? And I am in a much better spot right now. I am very, very... Like I said, aside from the DMCA thing, I'm very, very happy with how things are going right now. But I just couldn't talk about it until I managed to work my way through it, you know? Not lying about one of the side effects of schizophrenia? Did you get suspended? No, but I got a DMCA. So I deleted all of my shit. Living the best age of humanity, only getting better. Yeah, things are really, really good for me. Like, there's some you know, unfortunate things that have happened, but at the end of the day, I'm lucky enough to have, like, an awesome quote-unquote job where, you know, I was lucky enough to not really have to worry about too much thanks to you guys. Like, I was just telling you the other day, like, Sif had a cardiology appointment, and the reason I could pay that is because of the people who subbed to me on Twitch and the people who watch me, and, you know, I owe it to you guys. And it just sucks because it's like, I guess part of my problem is I don't ever feel like I'm going to be able to repay that. Like, it's one of the reasons I get so down on myself and I'm like, this stream was dog shit and this stream was bad and I wish I could do better, is because it's like, how do you live up to the amount of grace that people have shown you, right? Like, how do you repay that? Because it's just been such a, like, it's been, like, words cannot express how much of a difference this streaming thing has made. What's your plan for VODs going forward? I'll have to think about it. I'm not sure. It's you for 8 hours a day for you and say I owe you some money? You don't owe me anything. Shit gets rough, and I'm happy things are looking up for you. Really enjoying being around the streams, and that's enough. And I appreciate you guys. Like I said, one of the reasons, like, this year I've been talking a lot about, like, I appreciate you guys being patient with me and whatnot, is because, like I said, I literally have had, like, fucking... Dude, remember when I was talking about, like, taking walks around the neighborhood and eating carrots? I had so much, like, frenetic energy that I didn't know what to do with, that I would just mindlessly walk around the neighborhood for hours, dude, because I couldn't focus on anything. I couldn't play video games. I tried playing Hat in Time, and it just didn't do anything for me. I had, like, a complete, like, lack of interest in everything, and it was so fucked up, dude. I never want to be that way again. Thank you, Empty Perspective, for putting Vladaf and Miyakuki in the shed. I appreciate it, dude. Thank you very much. Thank you, McKees, for the 46 months. It's been a tough year, but happy to feel you're feeling happy recently. Well, thank you, dude. Anxiety sky high the past few months. I've been having some similar stuff. Still eating your carrots? No, I dropped that. Goes that carrot-eating motherfucker again walking? Yeah. So, can't really recommend Raylar too much. I had a really negative experience with it. Fans, and your background sounds like you have it in the same BPM as my favorite Billie Eilish song, You Better Be Careful. I gotta turn it off. It's getting a little chilly in here. What's going on, Bananas? Thank you, Tremazix, for putting the Drunken Clam in the shed. I appreciate it, dude. Thank you very much. And thank you, Neon Souls, for the 100 bits. I appreciate it, guys, but you don't have to give me shit. Please don't. I feel bad when I talk about this stuff, and it feels like, oh, you know, here's some stuff. I don't need anything more. I have everything I want. You don't You don't have to worry about me. I'm doing really well, and I don't need anything else from you, and I need to do better to fucking give you more shit. Thank you, Tram, for putting sloth bacon in the shed. I appreciate it, dude. Oh, like I said, I'm not talking about this to get sympathy points. Just kind of talking about it to let you know why this year has been kind of like, I don't know. I've been kind of off my fucking rocker a little bit. Poor man can't afford a PS. No, I could buy a couple of them right now. Kyle Warden over here, trader. He's rich. I have everything you want because you don't have what you don't know. I have everything that I could realistically want right now, you know? Glad you did talk today. People are going to start begging you for cash in stream chat. For VODs, you can just leave them up long enough for Dragon Slayer Dude to upload them. I really want to talk to Mr. Dragon Slayer. Okay. Give us what you think is worth giving? No, I want to have better streams. I wish every stream could be as good as Fear and Hunger. I really do. It's one of the big like first world problems in my life is I just really want to be I really want to do good streams. I really want to make people pog. Should I play Spyro Remaster? Yeah, it's alright. It's Spyro. We should try out Enderall one day? Maybe. Maybe. I have a negative connotation, or connotation's not the right word, negative association with Skyrim right now. I'm always pogging. I pog just being here. Be more Fear and Hunger as long as you look for it. I know. I just always gotta figure stuff out. Enderall has more story in its intro than the entirety of Skyrim. Yeah, you're right. You're right. But anyways, it's like I've been talking a lot about I've been trying to like ease you guys into this discussion, I guess, for the last week or so, where like I talked during the Murder House stream where it's okay to like accept help from people and it's okay to feel like you know, like it's just okay to have your moments of weakness, and it's just try your best to not like do what I did and don't make the same mistakes I did. Learn from my errors, because I have fucked up more than my fair share. It's a bit janky, but I'm sure you'd like exploring around Enderall. Maybe. You seen those fat fucking raccoon videos? No, I haven't. And I won't be harping on this a lot. Like this is just like a talking stream, so I'm not going to sit here and being like banging you over the head with this feels bad man shit. But I just feel like I needed to explain what was happening because I acted very erratically, and it was a very miserable time for me and a lot of people who were close to me because of the way I acted. So I figured you were owed an explanation. It's personal stuff, so you can tell us what you want when you deem it necessary. We don't gotta know every little detail. You don't know every little detail, but it was. I think this is important. It's something I've been wanting to talk about because, like I said, at first, I really thought I was never going to talk about it because I didn't want to like put out a message that mental health was bad or like embarrassing or something. My particularly way I went about it was stupid and embarrassing, but just don't do what I did. Like if one of you goes to a therapist before the psychiatrist, then it was worth talking about, right? it was. You know, if we're recommending games and we recommend Devil May Cry 5, I don't want to get fucking banned for the Devil Trigger song. I showed my husband the Bunger part of the Bug Snack stream today, and he laughed so hard he cried. It's funny. I was overjoyed when I went into the Discord earlier and I saw that they just posted like fucking 500 bungers. Still think you got scammed? Whether or not you feel the psychiatrist was a scam artist or not, my decision to pursue pills instead of therapy for the sort of things that I went through was very dumb. At the absolute best, it was naive. And at the worst, it was just straight up idiotic. Did you see the burger flip video? I did. What's going on, Hubert? Hello a second time. And once again, like, I want to give Hubert a big kiss on the cheek, because when I was going through all of this shit, he had to deal with my psychotic fucking ramblings, and he was a good dude to me. And so shout out to Hubert. He's my boy. He had to deal, like, too many people had to fucking wrangle me. The reason all of that shit didn't spill out into my streams is because people like Stowe, Arismer, Hubert, so many other people were trying to fucking, like, trying to manage me when I was at my worst. So I owe a lot to them too. Psychiatrist is quick to just throw medication at you without doing an actual run through on what you're experiencing. Well, so the reason is bipolar has a really strong hereditary component to it, right? And so if you go into a psychiatrist's office and say, hey, I think that I have something fucking wrong for me or with me. My mom had bipolar and she killed herself, Lamal. I mean, if you're a psychiatrist, what do you do with that deck of cards, I guess, right? Like, it's kind of... that specific situation made it to where it was easy to get that particular thing. It wasn't right. Like, they weren't correct in the diagnosis, I think, but it was still... I don't know. Remember that stream? I think it was the Lamal that did it. What's happening right now? We're talking all sorts of shit, dude. Do the same for me. You know where to find me, Toad. If you just say Lamal out loud, they're gonna prescribe you something. I don't know. It's just so weird because it's like streaming. I get people from time to time like, has streaming fallen apart for you yet? The cracks in your streaming career, quote unquote, are showing. Are you still doing that streaming thing instead of working a real job? And it's like, I guess it's fine to say that, but despite everything, in the last 5 years, the rock for me has been the stream. Funnily enough, it's so weird. Like the stream thing is notoriously volatile and unpredictable, but it's like it has been the backbone that has really made things, like, put me in a position to make things better for myself, you know. And so I can never thank you enough is what I'm trying to say. And I will try my best, though. I will try my best. And also, like I said, this isn't like, you know, I'm not trying to turn this into a stupid fucking hug box. If I fuck up in the future, you need to hold me accountable to the fullest extent that you can. You need to talk shit on me. Just because we have a history doesn't mean that you can give me passes for acting like an asshole. So you need to do that. So this is not... I will end this with the footnote that despite everything we talked about, this sort of thing should make you more emboldened to call me out on my fuck-ups and my mistakes and my missteps than you have been in the past. And I would appreciate if you would do that for me. Someone has 3 DMCA strikes and still isn't banned, so if you got one, I think I'll be okay, but I've got to be careful. Want to be here and help share, but I need to go, so I want to say, yeah, take it easy. Force you? No, I don't do anything like that. I'm very timid. I have a thing where when it comes to women, I literally never make the first move. I only wait for them to make the move on me because I'm afraid of it being misconstrued as something fucked up. I do not ever take the initiative, no matter what. Because my internet went down one night and Otterbug's like, hey. And I'm like, hey. And then, you know, we talked for a few weeks and then that ended up being a thing. But if she had never done that, I never would have messaged Otterbug, dude. Fuck that. Fuck that. No, thank you. That's just asking for trouble. I wear the pants in the relationship. That's not true. Are you talking when the power's out? Not the power, the internet. Excuse me. My internet got fucked when I was playing Iceborne, and it really pissed me off. Are we going for the Amazon position? Who eats the cheesecake in this relationship? I had to share a fucking cheesecake with her last night. Can you believe that shit? Unreal. Are you talking without the internet? It came back. Was that on the Elatrian stream? It was around the time I was doing Elatrian, yeah. I wanted to get a sub 10 Elatrian. Hubert made fun of me for speedrunning, but I wanted to do it under 10 minutes so I could show her how good I was at Monster Hunter to woo her. So if you want to know how good I am with the ladies, that is what I consider to be wooing. It worked. That doesn't work, dude. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Just get a sub 10 Elatrian kill. That's all you have to do. A high skill gamer, epic gamer moment. Holy shit. Help me out. I don't know why or what it was, but I'm retarded because you some dumbass from USA, Texas. I'm still here. Well, I'm glad I could do something for you, genuinely. It's okay to speedrun if it's for the honeys. Yeah, notice how I didn't do Fatalis. I'm like, you're already mine. I don't gotta speedrun shit. So, just kill it once and I'm done. Sorry, lady. I don't understand romantic relationships at all. Sometimes being a robot has its advantages. Oh, me neither, dude. I'm a fucking idiot. How do your pits smell right now? No, they're good. They're fine. How have you been, Shadow Man? You want to see me fight Event Valfalk? Good as... No, I'm not good at speedrunning, dude. Like, sub 10 Elatrian's not that impressive. Get a sub 5 minutes, new game plus 7. Dude, I'm never going back. You can't make me, Gaben. Good night, Magic Man. Mass is scratchy. Can you scratch it? No. Fodder never came... Dude, I don't know. It's just weird. Life is strange. I hate saying that because there's a game called that, and that game fucking sucks. It's been a while since I've been on the stream and listening, and did I miss much? You have missed quite a bit. Any tips on soloing the EX Deviants? Not really. You just gotta practice. It's always a practice thing. Neo 2 rescues me from Bloodborne. I'm contemplating going back to Neo 2. All the people who got filtered by Baby Allah before Fatty sub 10 normal Elatrian's pretty good. Would you challenge run Elden Ring? Depends how much I like it, dude. Someone else here named Magic Man? Unacceptable. Yeah, there's two of you now. Is Neo worth? I think so. I really like Neo. I think it's a really good game. Practice it up. Yeah, like, don't get tilted when you die to tough shit in Monster Hunter. Like, just take everything as a learning experience. Because those games at their core are about messing up and learning the most effective ways to tackle things. Will they even add in the Sekiro update? Apparently they have a boss rush mode in there. Some of the bosses have new attacks. Easier said than done? Yeah, maybe, but it's what you gotta do. Like, if it's easier said than done, that doesn't change the truth of the matter. I would play GU more, but I don't want to go through high rank again. Elden Ring's never coming out. Can you start making tweets again announcing when you're not streaming for a night while? Oh, God. Dude, people got so mad at me fucking, like, spamming that shit. I'll try to be better about that, but no promises. Outward ever get any updates? It did. Tell your dogs I said hi. Sif. Blueberry Stitch says hello. She's sleepy right now. Mankey had switched around by Nami and exploded. People got mad about it? Yeah, because every fucking night it's like, sorry, dude, can't stream because I'm an asshole. Sorry, dude, can't stream because I have an anal prolapse. Sorry, dude, can't stream. I'm going to Whataburger. Sorry, dude, can't stream. I'm addicted to Dungeon Defenders. It's like, you know. I'd just rather not spam their shit. It was pretty fucking annoying. Because I miss way too many days. How's your family? My sister's good. I don't have too much family besides my sister at this point. It's just me and her at this rate. I guess we have extended family, but I don't ever talk to them. Anal prolapse is a good reason not to stream. Doing the quest where you have to kill 2 Kezus. By the way, I'm gonna play Dungeon Defenders again. How's the fish fam? They're doing alright. I convinced my sister to let Waldo eat her fingers today, which was pretty cool. You and your sis and Sif? Yeah, and the Wiggles. What? If you put your fingers in there, Waldo will try to eat them. What's the flippy thing at the bottom of the screen? It is a bunger from Bug Snacks. Sekiro update has new versions of Genichiro, Father Out, and Sword Saint Isshin. They have enough new shit to mostly make them feel fairly different. Nice. But yeah, if you put your hands in there, he'll like try to pull on your fingers. It doesn't hurt, but it feels weird. Update actually sounds amazing. Yeah, Al is one of my favorite fights in a video game, so I might do that one day. I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm gonna have to just do a podcast. We only talk. I just don't have that many things to talk about. Would you describe the feeling of Waldo eating your fingers? It feels like a fish pulling on your fingers. This cichlid? No, it's a Raphael catfish. Pre-stream or post-stream? We're just doing a talking stream, Clergy. There's been no video games because we've been talking about a variety of things from my insanity to DMCA. Because I received a DMCA for singing with Justin Bieber 3 years ago. So to make sure I don't receive another one, I deleted all the VODs and the clips and shit, which breaks my heart because there's so many good ones. One of my favorite things was how people would, like Fafman in particular and Pop It App would just have all these clips on hand of just funny shit that has happened, and it's just, I don't know, dude. I really fucked up because if I had done what everyone else did back in October, I could have saved some of the good ones, but I don't, because in October they said, okay, you have like until November to clean your shit up, and if you're not clean in November, like the hammer's gonna come down. I said, okay, I almost never play music. I'll be fine, right? Nope. And now I don't have time to sit there and like carefully, delete them in case there's more in the fucking Pipeworks. Because, like, that would just be my luck. Like, you fucking get 3 DMCAs in 1 week and then you're out. Still get strikes for deleted content, but Twitch said if you get strikes for deleted shit, they'll reverse it. And whether or not that'll actually be the case, we'll see. No more Lost in Vivo stream? Yeah. Yeah, dude. It's rough. Preemptive measure? Yeah. But if they strike shit that's already deleted, I should, in theory, be fine. I'll just have to argue with them. So no more VODs? I didn't say that. I just can't pick the VODs that may or may not have copyrighted shit over the span of 5 years. Because it wasn't the VODs, it was the clips. The clips were the main problem, because none of the VODs had anything copyright in them, but just to make sure I deleted like Bug Snacks and everything. Because Bug Snacks has that one Caro Caro Bonito song, and there have been people saying they've gotten strikes for like police sirens in Persona 5 or whatever the fuck. So now I'm kind of like, okay. The main difference is I'm gonna have to reconsider Game Jolt because they'll use a lot of stock sounds and some of them will use copyrighted music, and it might, I don't know. Like those are a big risk to play now. I definitely can never play Dreams again. That seems like just like suicide at this point. Man, the Persona 5 recently is so cool. Yeah, it's a pretty good game. You should try Nocturne. That game's amazing if you haven't. Fuck all of this. Well, it's not all bad. There's a dude who uploads all of my VODs. His name's Dragon Slayer Archive. So you can watch the other VODs. Wario Nuke sound is copyrighted. No more Program or Dream Games. The only bad thing is I don't think they got Bug Snacks. So Bug Snacks is a rare stream. If you didn't see the ending of that, then you're probably not going to. Other than Pokemon, I never played any turn-based anything. Dude, are you going to do Final Fantasy X? Start getting copyright-free set. Well, it's not the soundtracks that I'm worried about. It's the sound effects. That's what I'm worried about. Like, music, I almost never play music. The music's not a big deal. But, like, a random sound effect in a video game, how can you really account for that? So I'm probably going to take it easy for, like, a week or two and just do really low-risk shit that I know is safe. Because I'll play popular stuff that, like, banking on herd immunity is what I'm going to rely on, right? Play something that a fuck ton of people play. So if someone theoretically gets struck, all of us get struck, and we can all, like, collective bargain with Twitch and say this is bullshit. So games that I'm thinking about, like Monster Hunter, Spelunky, Hades, things like that. Maybe, God forbid, Souls as another example. Because, like, if I, like, play a random indie game that gets a copyright strike and no one else has had that particular issue, I'm kind of fucked, right? So sad that other streaming webs have better ways to deal with DMCA. New release streamer, IRL stream soon. I want to do the Gundam streams again now because of this. Get to Final Fantasy X at some point after I finish with Persona 5. Gotcha. Gotcha. I mean, I could just mute everything and do my own sound effects. That could be good. Maybe that'll be my calling in life. I'll be a streamer that just blam, bam, ding. You know, like, that could be good. That could be good. Thank you for introducing me to Twin Peaks. I'm glad you like it. Mass Builder Tolo, it's like Gundam. I think I've heard of that one before. Commentary in between too, maybe. Do that at least once, ironically. So I'm going to DMCA for having a blender sound in the background. So real life streams aren't safe either. I can't have the AC on anymore, dude. Mute with non-copyright music. Well, here's the thing, though. It's like, it sucks because a lot of the games I like to play have copyright music. Like, I wanted to play Broken Reality. But Broken Reality has a lot of music. It's a very, like, music is an integral part of the experience of Broken Reality. So I'm not going to do that anymore. You can't just mute Broken Reality and have it be the same thing. It just doesn't work. It was good faith, safe harbor if you don't act on DMCA fast. Like, I've heard whispers of other streaming places having come to an accord with record labels. So maybe that'll happen with Twitch. I don't know if that's true or not, though. Sunday streams are on YouTube now. DMCA shit sounds a bit out of hand, a little bit. In all likelihood, I'm probably going to be fine. I'm not trying to be here like, gobble, gobble, chicken little, the sky is falling. I'm probably going to be okay. Most people are probably going to be okay. But it is cause for concern at the point, right? It is something I have to be mindful of now because I have a strike on my account. Later, Shrapnel. Bring on my tinfoil hat. Is it not a coincidence that all this DMCA stuff has come out after the Stadia guy says streamers need a license to stream? You might be onto something, dude. YouTube live soon? No. I think I'm capable of doing good streams without video games, honestly. Like, I'll suck my own dick a little bit. I don't need video games to do good streams. They certainly fucking help, don't get me wrong. But I can find a way around it. And it's not like all video games are just banned or anything. But right now I can just kind of sit and watch. Dog stream? Yeah, maybe we could just go to a fucking park and play with Sif. Stepping on a copperhead live stream. Labels aren't making money banning streamers. They almost certainly want Twitch to make a deal, but Twitch probably doesn't want to pay as much as the label wants. Yeah. Just chatting streams. Armadillo finding stream. Dude, I could be a Bigfoot hunter. You want to hunt for Bigfoot with me? Hello, Silver Squid. Most likely in the Crossfire streamers suffer. Yeah, I think I'm kind of optimistic that they'll work it out with the record labels, but for now I just kind of want to sit with my thumb up my butt and not take any unnecessary risks. But we'll see. All gas, no brakes. That dude's funny as fuck. Bring others into it and hunt down that fucker. Dragon Slayer doesn't... No, he doesn't have the Bugsnax streams. The Bugsnax streams are forever lost to time. So... yeah. Copyright strike for saying thumb up your butt? Can't they make a deal with Amazon Music or something? I'm uploading the Bugsnax streams. Miss Bugsnax, so long Bugsnax. Copyright claim Civ Spark? Well, I can dispute that. You're just chatting streamer now? No. I'm going to figure something out. This all happened today, so I'm just kind of... Everyone has been worrying about this for a month, and I'm like, it's not going to affect me. So now I'm kind of getting my just desserts. And I'm just, you know, I have to figure it out. What's going on, Cars? Trash Snake. Shit got deletable. I was watching. I'm sorry. Only remaining evidence that Bugsnax ever happened is the flipping Bunger GIF. It's like that one footage, that one clip of Bigfoot. Speak to your Twitch agent. Yeah, so I actually had the issue of... I got this DMCA shit a few days ago, but it went into the promotions part of my email, so I didn't see it. So, oops. And she sent me a mail yesterday saying, so are you gonna do anything about it, or you got any comments on the DMCA? And I'm like, oh shit, oops, my bad. So I sent her a message, but it's Saturday. How long before emotes get DMCA'd? I should be good on that front. Like, almost all of my emotes are of the dog. Maybe I could get rid of the rats and the Sonic, but almost all of the rats are transformative. So... Particularly, did you get the strike on? In 2017, I sang along with Justin Bieber. I sang, baby, baby, baby. Oh, I have to alter my voice so I don't accidentally get struck, you know? Imagine living in a ratless world. We just do bootleg rats, you know? This seems to be a thing you can do now. Get struck in? Well, no, I had the music in the background. It's not like I didn't get struck for just singing it. I was singing along to the music. So I thought that was clear when I made the post on Twitter, because I said I was singing along, as in like the music was there and I was singing. But no, I didn't get struck for just singing a song, you know? I had the music on. I fucked up. I shouldn't have done that. Because I'm pretty sure what it was in the first New Vegas streams, I had Justin Bieber's Baby on the playlist. So, you know, new bootleg rat. People who rip Pokemon from the games and put them as sub-emotes, that's what DMCA should be used for. It's actually stealing. I mean, a common thing, DMCA claims going to spam and not the main folder. Buy a rat just to make emotes of it. Cleaning up the New Vegas radio is going to suck. I don't think that's ever going to happen again. The New Vegas radio streams are fucking killed, dude. Unless it's only just an RPG. What's good, Hungry Pains? Alright, I need to scroll up and catch up on chat. Send me further into a state of depression. What's wrong, dude? You wanna shoot the shit? Promotions thing happened to another streamer and didn't catch it until he was permabanned. Yeah, it's a good thing she messaged me, dude. Like, what a lifesaver. God bless that woman. I don't ever respond to any of her emails, but I never would have known if she didn't send it to me. Imagine getting DMCA claimed by just an RPG. Later, Ashlyn. EV Heroes every stream, God. Wouldn't it imply singing covers is copy? No, because I had Justin Bieber singing in the background too. I was just singing over it. I didn't do like a karaoke version or whatever the fuck, right? Muting sections of VOD isn't good enough anymore. Well, because I don't think that functionality applies to clips, right? Because I got specifically for me it was a clip. So maybe it's time to disable all clips. Was that email about a DMCA strike that I had received for singing Justin Bieber's Baby? So, you know? Because I think the situation, I'm not 100% sure on this, but I believe it's 3 strikes and you're out. And I have 1 now, so I have to proceed with caution, at least for a little bit. Maybe if it happens in the future, I could be like, okay, this is a strike, but there's been like 6 months in between. But right now, I kind of have to sit here and just, you know, maybe we could do just chatting streams. Maybe we could do Hades. I don't know. You can also make I'm not making anything sub only. List of games that you can't play? No, but most of them should be fine in theory. I think just avoiding popular AAA games, like indie games that aren't like, indie games from itch. Like something like Hades or Spelunky, I really doubt you would ever get into anything for something like that. So maybe I'll actually have to be a roguelike streamer because of this shit. Maybe we will actually fucking go back to Spelunky. I'm forced back, dude. Back into the fucking pit I go. I'll probably do Hades next, though. Don't sweat too much. Usually, miss your streams and watch VODs. I know, I'm sorry. I really didn't want to delete VODs. If I thought that I could just leave them up, I would. But I really don't want to fuck with it right now. But like I said, there's a YouTube archive of almost every stream I've ever done. Game Jolt streams from 3 years ago. They're good. They're still good for watching. Hades devs would probably encourage their soundtrack getting more recognition. Epic Tome streamer. Any game with Twitch integration has to be safe in theory. I wish I could have saved some clips. I know, and that was me being an idiot. Like if I had addressed this problem in October when everyone else was, I would have been fine, and you would have been able to save clips and VODs, and it wouldn't be a big issue. That was purely my fault. That was me being a dummy. I didn't think this was going to affect me, which was stupid. In my defense, I only have there have been less than 10 times total, I think, where I've played explicitly copyrighted music from a record label sort of shit. It's insanely infrequent, but someone clipped Justin Bieber, so. Oops. My bad. Not mad at you. I know, but it still sucks. I still could have done it better. My hubris knows no limits, I suppose. Not every record label is particularly aggressive about it. The problem is the ones that just buy up the rights to whatever is moderately popular. What if... Dude, you know what would be sick? What if they DMCA'd the death noise in Dark Souls so challenge runs took on a whole new meaning? You fuck this run up and you lose your Twitch account. Blood sports. Maybe that would finally get me back into Dark Souls. Why do you save the bug snacks before deleting? Because I panicked. My mentality is I just figured out about this DMCA this morning. So my mind is like, are there more in the works? Am I going to get DMCA'd 3 separate times for fucking Justin Bieber Baby in a couple days? Am I going to wake up and am I going to be banned? Delete fucking everything, And Bugsnax in particular, I deleted Bugsnax today, and I was like, but I don't want to risk the fucking song at the end. Fucking Caro Caro Bonito, and I just really panicked, I guess, is the right word. I could have saved it, and I didn't. Sleep knowing Justin Bieber. Is threatened by your presence? No, Justin Bieber wasn't the one who sent it. It was the record label. What's going on, TD Fitch? Because like I said, like this stream is like one of the things that has been consistently good for me that I have not managed to not fuck up yet in half a decade. So I don't really want to fuck it up now. You know, I've gotten so far. What hurt the most that you had to delete? Morroland and Fear and Hunger VODs. Because I was thinking, I was like, at first it was like, Morroland is okay. But then I remember Morroland had music from other video games. And Morroland had like the Hallelujah song. And then Morroland had all this other shit. And I'm just like, oh. Maybe I should fucking delete that. Yeah, Miss Halloween, is there a scary game VOD? Yeah, there's the Nun Massacre. That shit's good. Nun Massacre is definitely good. Eventually you have to take vids back from drag and upload on Twitch? Maybe. I don't know if I'd upload it on Twitch. Some streamers I know are leaving Twitch completely. That's surprising. You smoke? No, not really. I have before, but it's just, I don't know. I'm boring. The last time I did anything with weed, I ate like fucking 3 gummies and I became a rock for the rest of the day and people got mad at me. It was an interesting experience. Tainted my boy, what's going on, Spellana? He Diet Cokes. Yeah, my drug of choice is Diet Coke. I've got a collection over here. Hopefully that's not a DMCA-able thing. Planning on doing Hades. Policy on Let's Play videos. Oh, okay. Maybe I should read this. Okay. Alright. Well, that sounds so much. Me drinking alcohol, I just get super sleepy. You own the Diet Coke clatter noise now. Ow. Oh. Man, oh man. What a day, gamers. What a day. Last time I ate an edible, I was caked in keef butter and I became a little potato at my cottage up north. Nice. I'm not opposed to smoking. I don't really like smoking specifically because my mom was a fucking, like, not weed but tobacco. Like, all my life I was just obliterated by secondhand smoke, and so I really am like, I don't know, dude. Now that I'm free from that, I don't ever want to smell smoke again. Try different strains. I do need to if I ever get back to it. I'm not opposed to it, but it's just not something I do regularly. What's your opinion on Coke Zero? Man, fuck Coke Zero. Somehow playing music is worse than saying a gamer word. Well, you know how copyright is in America, dude. Copyright's just all fucked up. Nasty cough for a while thanks to secondhand smoke. What's your opinion on onions on a burger? No thanks. Hoo-wee. I'm gonna have to start. Maybe I can do a stream where we can set up an aquarium. Like, get a new aquarium. What's the name of the Halloween VOD? Let me see if I can find it for you. It's not a VOD, it's a YouTube video. One moment. If you want to see Nun Massacre, it would be here. The first one, it's part of the way through the stream. So you're going to have to skip ahead to get to it. What's going on, T-Lex? We're in the post video game streaming era. I got my first DMCA today. I'm a big boy now. Plans to bring Ratcraft back now that you're doing better? Maybe. Followed you because you're cool. Thanks, dude. I appreciate it. Yo, nice. Yeah, it was for singing Justin Bieber 3 years ago, so I deleted fucking everything. So, you know. It's so stupid, it's fair use. Well, I had the song playing in the background. So, I don't know. We're on the Bunger Memorial stream. The only thing we have left is memories and a Discord GIF. That's not fair use. Yeah, no, it was my fuck up. It was my L. I'll hold it. But You know? So now I'm never going to do anything again. I'm just going to talk until people are tired of listening to me talk. Who cares? Fuck you, Justin Bieber. And we also talked. This has been a good stream. I talked about that. I talked about the mental breakdown I had earlier this year and going to a psychiatrist and getting fucked up on Vraylar. This has been an interesting 3 hours. We've interesting discussions tonight. I wonder if you would gotten a strike for playing Jesus is My Friend. Maybe. Justin Bieber isn't that bad. No, dude, I kind of fucking likes. Dude, I non-ironically like Justin Bieber, baby. I'm not gonna lie to you, dude. A bit of a bummer arc. Yeah, it kind of sucked. I think Lex got the worst out of it for me talking about stupid shit. Like my emotional dumpster. He's talented, I guess, as a singer, not a song maker. The stream? No, I left one VOD, and that was the rat pageant, because I know there wasn't anything in the rat pageant that was fucked up. The rat pageant was good. I couldn't bring it upon myself to delete that. I understand this, but it's pretty much big music label slapping on normie music. I know. I'm just erring on the side of caution, you know? Because it's like, I've also seen things where it's like people have gotten struck for like police siren noises in video games, so I'm kind of just... I don't necessarily need video games all of the time. I can play safe things like Spelunky and Hades, and just see where this DMCA thing goes and see if they're going to do anything about like the random sound effects getting DMCA strikes. Lex actually helped. Yeah, Lex is one of my best friends. Lex is if there is one person, like I will talk shit. If I'm gonna say nice things, I will talk shit. I don't like the scary alerts for Halloween streams where people give her $5 and she acts scared. But she is a person of what right? Let me think of the right words. She's a person of strong character. And they're definitely one of the best people I've met on the website for sure. Oh, ow! Waiting years to go to a therapist, but never actually got one. High anxiety my whole damn life with CBD. What do psychiatrists do? They give you pills. That's basically what my experience was. Stick with the therapist, at least at first. No instance of someone getting copyright claim for the Sound of Bells and Demon Souls a couple years ago. Yeah, I don't know, dude. Nothing to say, but I do have an adoring fan emote. Oh my god. That was without a doubt the scariest 420 I've ever received. Oh my god! It, like, knocks over on the desk. Oh god! Shake the mouse a little bit. Oh, please, why the fuck would you donate $4 there, you scamp? I'm terrified. Oh. Monkey ass. Ay, ay, ay. I want cheesecake now, dude. I might have to go on to Whataburger today. They don't have cheesecake, but they have triple meat, triple cheeses. Job interview on Wednesday? Good shit, dude. Never used my name to say this, but I tried the antidepressants. They did literally nothing. Well, the human mind, the chemistry involved is very complicated. So there are going to be some people where the medicine just doesn't work. Like a lot of people, I've heard time and time again, where someone is on a medicine that does wonders for them and fixes their problem, but they had to go through like 70 different medicines that all fuck them up. Hyperbole, but it's a process. It's not a silver bullet. It's something you have to really, really, really put a lot of work into, and it also depends on the person. I want to go to the store, but it's 2:30 a.m. Making me get munchies? Go eat, dude. Get some food. Thank you, Double Bubble, for putting Fegel, Evo's Cross, Toaster Lover, JP, Kev Killed, Jesse the Pious, Spork is Dead, Thespius Moose, and Xavier in the Shed. I appreciate it, dude. Thank you very much. I'm so treatment resistant that I was opted into therapeutic ketamine treatments. Jesus Christ. Shit fucked Russ up. Yeah, dude. It's a nightmare. The wrong meds are a paid trip to hell. Man, I'm surprised. Like people kind of got like the idea that something was wrong, I guess, but I don't. Nobody actually managed to speculate that I went fucking crazy and was like on fucked up medicine. Even though like one of the people was speculating about that, I told them that I was like thinking about doing something like that because I was feeling fucked up, and they just went and they ended up using that against me. So I shouldn't have confided in that particular person, but mistakes were made. Antidepressants probably saved my life for what that's worth. Yeah, I want to make it clear that this whole medicine thing, I'm really not trying to be like, don't see a mental health professional. You just should not go and see a psychiatrist first. Like I did. All this talk about meds made me realize I forgot to take mine earlier. People can be shitty sometimes. Came back at a weird time. What's going on, Stale Meme? Quitting my job was far more helpful in healing than any droog. I don't know. Like, a lot of people mistakenly give people who are afflicted with mental illnesses to say, like, stop being a bitch, Lamau. Or, just get over it or just toughen up. Most of the time, that's not the answer, but for me specifically, that was actually the answer. That is what I needed to do, and I didn't do it, and I was being an idiot. Thank you, Kaiser K, for the 2-year resub. I appreciate it, dude. Thank you very much. How are you? My mom's mindset is always suck it up and get over it. Stop being sad. That mentality was part of what contributed to it. It's so weird because I always talk about how that mentality is stupid. But funnily enough, that's exactly what I had to do in my own personal fucking struggle, right? Life's funny like that, I guess. Rub some dirt on it and keep fucking moving. Being able to know you will feel amazing after feeling shitty is something I can do, so I don't really see the benefit of being drugged all the time. We're all hypocrites. It works for some people, but absolutely did not work for me. Some people do need to learn to be mentally strong. Some people just use their own weakness as a crutch. Just don't be sad. My OCD depression meds made the first few months taking a hell, but now I take them daily and I feel better than ever. Quit your job and become a streamer boy today. Just be a security guard and like I was, and just jack off in the bathroom. It's an illness? No, I don't have an illness personally, I don't think. At least as far as I'm aware. I don't think I'm bipolar. And to be fair, Lex told me, like, she worded it more diplomatically, but she told me it was fucking stupid and I shouldn't listen to her. She's like, they fucking put you on that shit after one trip? That's insane. And I'm like, I didn't listen to her, but she was right. And I was wrong. But, at the end of the day, I was still the one who beat Spelunky 2 first. So, certain level of commitment and struggle is required for progress. That's true. Getting paid to jack off in the toilet? Fuck yeah, dude. Ouch. I think if I have an illness, it's addiction to Whataburger. Wait up to get an apple. What did I miss? I was telling them how when the medicine saga was going down, you were telling me that my diagnosis was ridiculous and stupid, and you weren't saying it in a mean, like you were saying it more diplomatically, but you're basically saying this is fucking stupid, and I didn't listen to you, and you were right. But I said it's okay that you were right that one time because I'm still better at Spelunky 2. I had to get my digs in, dude. I had to get my digs in. I actually do that. Oh, yeah. I was talking about earlier in the stream. I don't want to linger on it too long, but over the past few months, you may have heard allusions to me talking about how, like, the months of April and May were really bad for me, and I didn't want to talk about it until I felt like I had actually managed to parse through it. And I feel like I have now. And basically the reason I was fucked up is because I was under extreme emotional duress for a variety of reasons, and I tried to fix it, by medicating myself and going to a psychiatrist to get Vraylar, which was an antipsychotic, and the antipsychotic made me act like a fucking lunatic for a couple of weeks. So months, but it was not great, not my proudest moment in life. Part of being an adult is dealing with your emotions. I agree. Um, Putting you on hardcore drugs the first time you fly off the handle is a little excessive. Yeah, that's fair. No longer play Animal Crossing. No, it was a little after Animal Crossing. It's absolutely insane to me that psychiatrists would have diagnosed you that quickly after what you went through. Doesn't help with the cry thing. Well, honestly, the cry thing sucked, but it didn't have a monumental impact on me. It was like, yeah, dude, that guy's kind of a piece of shit. That really sucks. It feels bad, but me and him had sort of been estranged for a while up until that point. We had just started talking again with the Monster Boy Quest shit, but before then I hadn't talked to him in fucking forever. Animal Crossing seems to be tainted. I've seen that Discord picture today. I can't stop laughing. What Discord picture? I heard the people involved. Yeah, it wasn't something so like I was sort of involved in a peripheral sense in that I knew him and was someone who I thought was my homie was a piece of shit. But it like I wasn't, like the people who were affected that were like Russ and Cry's viewers and etc. The one of Cry, I don't know what you're talking about. Cry always became friends with guest streamers. Well, to be fair, he would always ask me to come on for a while, and I would say no, because I hated how, like, I just didn't like how much his chat disliked me. Like, I was being a bitch, dude. I could go on there, but no matter what I do, whether I'm loud, whether I'm quiet, people are gonna bitch about me being terrible. So, I'm just not going to go. I'm just gonna mind my own business, and that didn't matter because some of them would come over here and bitch at me anyways, even when I had been away for several months. But I need to send you the thing Sushi made of it. Let me see. Oh my god. Jesus. Alright. The things you always wanted to do and get the gumption emotionally to do. Yeah, I've always wanted to go to, like, DMCA. Oh, God, yeah, I'm gonna have to delete this now. Oh, fuck. Cry more like bye? Rip VOD? Yeah, I'm gonna have to delete the stream now because of that. Okay. Oops. Oopsie, let me go and delete that VOD right about now. Let's see. Delete and start now. Please no. I mean, that was literally like that was popular copyright music. I gotta, Hey. Alright, so basically, I'm about to be done, but I'm going to make this, basically a VOD where I explain what the hell is going on with the stream clips and the VODs and whatnot. So basically, I got a DMCA strike over something that happened 3 years ago, and as a result, since I can't really it's kind of inconceivable to be able to sift through everything and make sure I'm clear. I deleted fucking everything. So if you're wondering where the VODs are, if you're wondering where the clips are, that's what happened. I'm sorry, I didn't want to do it, but you can go to a YouTube channel called Dragon Slayer Archive that archives almost every one of my VODs. So if you're a VOD watcher who is watching this and you're like, what the fuck? I always watch the VODs. I can never make live streams. Dragon Slayer Archive has uploaded almost everything, like the Nun Massacre streams, Jimmy and the Pulsating Mass, everything pretty much, except for the last few streams of the Bug Snack shit. So, yeah. Alright, I'm gonna fuck off now. Have a good day, good night, whatever the fuck it is for you. Streams are probably gonna be weird for a bit, because I gotta figure it out, like what I'm gonna do going forward with all this copyright shenanigan bullshit, but that's where all the VODs are. Take it easy, dudes. Thanks for watching.